She just said video. Here, fool.
Damn, you guys taking it right knees?
I'm taking one right now.
Fuck yeah, let's
one
go.
later, fool.
So how do you do this?
Wait, let me see. I mean, you
Activated.
I should have done one later.
Can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then be legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then get legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Off a couple tabs. Course these rappers mad. I'm they fucking dad. Shit is sad. Chilling at the pad. Rolling up a cone in my zone. Boy, I'm in my zone. They won't leave me alone. Like a drone flying through the sky. This is do or die. Po pimpin' what you know. Pippin' off that foe, sippin', this is no different. Tell your folks, listen, if they don't listen, then don't kick it and you don't miss them. Get some new friends. We don't need these pussies in the area. Paul Bearer carrier, right before they bury ya. All of this hysteria, banging out your stereo. That's music for your burial. From Cali to Ontario. Yeah, this shit is very dope. Make your face numb, kick a bass drum. If you see them, pull it out the waist, run. Say some, pussy say some. It's a jack move. Dog ain't really never gave a fuck what a cat do. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then get legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then get legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then get legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Off a sheet of sit. Off a sheet of sit. Off a fucking sheet of sit.
They can't see the flow. I'm a steez for sure. I can't even breathe while I be chief and draw. Even though I act like that, I need some more. What they raving about? I don't even know. I'ma bring the raven out and DDT 'em. Even flow, your head is flat. Your bitch try and wrestle that, and I ain't really stressing that. I tell her bring a friend because it's tech and tag. I welcome at your shit. I'ma step on that with kicks from the helipad. Them shits been through hell and back forever. Rap, I never slack. Slack the Vista, hella dabs and dirt. Torch the nail with that. With OG in the Taylor rap, I fade the black. Fredo came to save them with amazing rap. Just saying facts, they savorin' the flavor pack that came with that. Aim and pat, you can get his sacrifices, crucifixions, rap precise, so you should listen. Trying to deal with any heartbreak, new edition. Gave me time for new beginnings, so I set it free. All these rap shit's kinda different when you're young, apparently. You could come and get this smoke in case you care or dare to see. I'ma promise you I'll bury you before you bury me. I killed the track like I'm Dexter, shit is almost therapy. My spit is almost kerosene, this shit is all too rare to see, yeah.
You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then get legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Off a sheet of sit. Off a sheet of sit. Off a fucking sheet of sit.
Parachute the Molly, Ollie, oxen, my endorphins. Before we hit the party, get it poppin' at the fortress. Roll with Templar Knights and gang banging motherfuckers. Tried to test our stripes, the thing ringing on you suckers. Tellin' baby, bust it open. Is she tryna get this cheddar? I'm deep up in this bitch, looking higher than whoever with the small army of women that's calling me daddy. They all break me off something, make sure Papa stay happy. Drop the top on the caddy, dots is dropping they panties. Pay the cost to be the god of awesome lost understanding. You see, I'm a real man, girl, your man is a pussy. And if he got a problem, understand, I'm a woman screaming fuck where you from. Catch me breezing through a shoulder chest. Punk motherfuckers trying to see me when I throw my set. Leave they whole section full of DDTs and broken necks. Ruckus in your function when you see us, bitch, you know it's next.
You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then get legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then get legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Roll a be legit, then get legit. Let's smoke that shit from tip to tip and get lit. You can't see the kid off a sheet of sit. Off a sheet of sit. Off a sheet of sit. Off a fucking sheet of sit. They don't buy it like the store closed. They don't buy it like you don't sell it right. When they see me, they say dirty, hella tight. When I'm on stage, they be hella hype. Life's a movie, you can read the teletype. Yeah, 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 I'm on some other shit, pulled out a slab and I dab out the mothership. Quality rosin, I can't get enough of it just to come up with a lit. Legit, boy, I be running this shit. I ride the heat like a gun in a whip. Word on the street, I'm a son of a bitch. Cold, they don't got shit on my dabs. We getting lit at the pad. I got the shit in the bag like colostomy. There ain't no stopping me. I blow a bag and don't care what it cost me. You won't see me on a yacht. You gon' see me on the block, bitch. Marking my territory like my dog when she pee on the block. So fuck what you thought, it's real.
Yeah.
Lord knows, I feel like the one the Lord chose. Lord knows, I feel like the one the Lord chose. Begging mercy for their poor souls. I'll be begging mercy for them. I'ma pop a couple Norcos. I feel like the one the Lord chose. You be kicking it with board hoes. They don't buy it like the store closed. They don't buy it like you don't sell it right. When they see me, they say dirty, hella tight. When I'm on stage, they be hella hype. Life's a movie, you can read the teletype. Yeah, I'm on some other shit. Pulled out a slab and I dab out the mothership. Quality rosin, I can't get enough of it just to come puffin' them lit. Legit, boy, I be running this shit. I brought the heat like a gun in a whip. Word on the street, I'm a son of a bitch. Cold, they don't got shit on my dabs. We getting lit at the pad. I got the shit in the bag like colostomy. There ain't no stopping me. I blow a bag and don't care what it costing me. You won't see me on a yacht. You gon' see me on the block, bitch. Marking my territory like my dog when she pee on a walk. So fuck what you thought, it's real. All the homies got a jug. We been out here living good. Bet a hater wish he could. Roll a hater in the wood. Tell a waiter bring a bottle over to the table. I've been on the move, read about it in the news. Be about it if you choose. Bet against me, you gon' lose. Cause ain't nobody wanna go against the guy. Damn. When the beat drop, feels like dome in the whip cup. In the whip cup.
Don't look at my whip, don't look at my hoe. Don't look at my sins, look at my soul. Look at my karma, reap what you sow. Look at my aura, color me gold. Color me gold, color me gold. Bury me now, covered in gold. Look at my heart, that shit is froze. Look at my aura, color me gold. My skin is hard work, my sins are God's work. My 24 karat aura I wear like armor.
Check it out, nerd. Marvel. Marvel in the beauty. Marvel. Looks like your mama, butt naked. Marvel. Be out here to do some gas, right? I got some cat right here. I'm about to put it up in this turk sauce right here. Yeah. That'll do. Alright. That will do. Push the dog. Hit it so. Alright. So we got this. Now it's time to heat this bad motherfucker up right here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Woo! Feeling hot, motherfucker. Where do you smoke your weed at?
Funding for this program.
Boom! What's up, guys? Watch! We're gonna watch some battles tonight.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people in the house. Everybody introduce yourself, starting with...
I am Tasha, Dragon Baby T.
Yeah.
Work for Radgrid, watching battles for like 8+ years now.
She was there for all
go.
the cool shit back in the day.
All the cool
All the
shit.
like people getting drunk and acting like an asshole. Tasha seen all of it.
All of it.
Hi, it's Dirtbag Dan from the Dirtbag Dan Show. You might not recognize me because I'm so fucking handsome these days. Lush is over here.
Lush is in the house.
Lego! For the jits, for all the jits.
ALFIE. Yes.
Big dog.
Indy, aka Selectivist IE.
There we go, baby. Slacktivist is in this motherfucker. What's up? We pod.
Yeah, do you want to explain Slacktivist? I think a lot of people, like, you probably have seen events sponsored and, like, people, like, drinking this stuff called Slacktivist.
Hey, first of all, every Slacktivist sponsored event where we were all drinking Slacktivist, especially the one where Slacktivist was drunk instead of alcohol,
At the bunker.
best events
At the
ever.
bunker, yeah.
People were so focused on the battles and shit. And I was just talking about this, like the RSO THC CBD mix versus like straight like THC distillate, because there's other versions of this shit.
RSO?
That's the specific kind of like cannabis that's in this. You know, it's medical shit, right? Like the shit makes your body feel good.
Yeah.
It does get you high for sure, but it
of
makes
course.
you could drink a whole one of these and you're not gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
You know, but like there's like 300. This is 1,500 milligrams. There's 300 milligram versions of this shit that'll just fucking make you a retard and fucking like fall asleep at noon and fucking. This shit is good, man. Well, it's like I said, it'll make you feel good, but it also like, you know what I hear from people all the time is I got a good ass night's sleep. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of like football players that were picking it up from the Broccoli Barrel homie because they were like, it's good for their body. It made their fucking help them like heal as opposed to like getting drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Which
a good
makes you more
alternative.
sore.
It's a good alternative. Like you can't smoke everywhere, you know what I mean? But you can always.
Oh yeah, piling up.
So you mix it with you're supposed to, okay, but like what's the recommended, because I always see you mix it with Cactus Cooler.
Yeah, but it just depends on the flavor, you know what I mean?
So is that orange? That's why you mix it with orange soda?
This is watermelon. This is my personal favorite.
This is essentially a healthy replacement for codeine. And what do you mix codeine with? Soda. You know what I'm saying? Like ideally, but I've seen it mixed with water. I've seen it mixed with like iced teas and all
think I
sorts of
mixed it with water
juices. And, yeah, it's fucking cool.
Or you can just drink it straight.
Like a noob.
Yeah. Isn't it? But it's like super strong when you drink. It's like drinking alcohol super straight, right? Taking a shot or something.
I mean,
Just-
no,
it
because it's
depends on what
only
you
as
mix it with. Like this
if-
right here, it tastes pretty much like candy.
if you drink
well,
straight
yeah,
this
yeah.
much, or you drink this much in a thing, the only
Yeah.
difference is that you got this much more soda in your body. You know what I mean? But it's not like it doesn't make it any more or less effective.
Yeah,
It just it's the delivery system. That's why motherfuckers like codeine. Because it's fucking
drink.
cool
That's
to
why I
drink.
always
It
wanted
tastes
to
like
drink that
fucking
shit.
candy and you
I was
get
telling
high
Lush
while
that
you're
all the
drinking.
time. I was like, man, I really want to try lean. It just looks really tasty.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Another thing that this stuff is really clever for, because like for lean heads, it's a good alternative.
Yeah.
And it's like way healthy. Like people like me who are fucking sippers.
Yeah, absolutely.
They help you like.
We talked about that.
Yeah, and not take opiates, which are all this.
And that's what we're trying to fight, though. We're trying to fight that opiate.
And these joints look it looks like activists.
Yep.
You feel me? It tastes low key like
It
it.
keeps you like a mental thing. You know?
Yeah,
It
there's a
keeps your hands
placebo
busy and shit
cracking.
like that.
I fuck with Slack the long way. And didn't y'all motherfuckers just win like best weed product in the world at the cannabis?
It was
Cup?
number 2
In that-
by,
which is-
High Times.
Which is crazy.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
nuts.
which is crazy. That's like being
That's
like
crazy.
having a top 5 album in fucking
The Source,
Yeah,
right?
some shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? It's
But
like
we do a lot
equivalent.
of shit though, man. Like we trying to help fight the opiates and stuff like that with the cancer patients.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah,
ask you.
I drink that shit. I don't
Because
drink
your
no more.
like cause that you started out was for a noble one, and I think that's something that we should definitely talk about.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's Lily has her Team Lily Foundation. It helps the families with assistance that's going through childhood cancer, or not just childhood cancer, but like terminal illnesses and stuff like that. You can follow them on Instagram, Team Lily Foundation. Yeah, man, we're just trying to make a.
Yeah, I
good
always see
cause.
y'all. I always see you guys like
Always
in the
trying to
hospital, working with kids, always raising money for kids.
Super cool, man.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
legit.
Always.
Yeah, that's insane.
And that's the one thing I would say, like, sucks about the recreational end of cannabis is that, like, a lot of the fucking compassion was fucking stripped away when fools turned over the last year.
Yo,
turned it into,
Justin, thanks,
Oh,
dog.
333.
Can't wait to meet you, F-bombs.
All right.
When are you going to meet us? Justin?
He's like, I'm out front of your house.
Justin,
I'm gonna meet you right now.
come through, dog. Thank you for the donation, dog. It's highly appreciated.
As long as you're not out front and going to kill us right now.
Kill me. I ain't got nothing to live for, dog.
He's like, fuck you. I'm ready to fucking die, baby. I can't remember what I was saying at all, but
The recreational use of
oh,
marijuana
which
stripped
just
away
makes
the
it
sympathy.
it stripped away all that aspect of it because I felt like there was a lot more of like actually dealing with patients and like using cannabis for fucking dealing with shit that it should be.
And a lot of people benefit from this stuff.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That's like I said, football players would be like, I could drink this shit, it makes me feel good, and I'm less sore the next
Yeah.
day, as opposed to drinking fucking liquor makes me feel good, and you're more sore the next day. You know what I mean?
It's definitely
And they're not
impressive.
recommended to be smoking when you're fucking running crazy fucking drills and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Ain't
So,
nobody
yeah.
ODing on cannabis.
yeah, 100%, 100%.
Word.
No matter, regardless
Yeah.
of what you think when you ate too many fucking brownies
Yeah.
or off a fucking medicated
Weed
water fountain.
overdose.
Yeah.
They just give you like chocolate milk and rub you on your back and shit at the hospital. Like it's cool, bro. Just relax.
That's terrible.
OD'd on weed.
Yo, so what are we gonna start with? Are we gonna
I
start
mean,
with
we're
the fucking big with the grand BOTZ show?
Yeah, I mean, we can start with Pigsty Reverse Live, or we can start with. Do you want to watch? Were you there for Dirt versus Godzilla?
I wasn't physically there.
Okay, we're not gonna watch it then. I want a battle that you were there for in Atlanta.
Oh,
Grind
shit.
time.
Let me think.
Think of one.
Were you not there for a lot of them? I feel like you
No,
were there
I
for
was
a
there
ton
for
of
the
them.
last two main events.
Like-
Rugged versus Sid, I want to say.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Manifest Destiny was there. I can't
Yes.
remember who battled.
13
All of them
multis.
rhymed.
Yeah. None of them were forced.
None of it was forced.
They all rhymed.
Chopper raps.
Shit.
Were you there for Cap versus Sid?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It was like towards the time
Never
grind time was
happened.
about to end.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
when
yeah.
I got into it.
Okay, word.
Isn't that the battle? There's no audio.
Yeah, there's no audio,
Like,
yeah.
This was supposed to happen 3 times.
Yeah. Fucking bummer, Jesus.
Like,
Yeah, that sucks. What about World Dawn battles like that you were there for that you like?
Oh God, there was so
Shit,
many.
she
I've done,
judged me in definition.
Yeah.
What else? What else were you there for that day?
Oh,
What
shit.
else happened that day? I
For
know
Walk
I
On
was the
3.
only.
Wait, was your
significant-
first King of the Dot battle Diz versus Cannabis?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
I
Because he
flew
came out to
there
LA.
for that. I flew
Yeah.
out there for that, and then I
Wasn't
won
that,
the competition to
Diz
fly to
versus
Canada.
DNA?
I wasn't.
He
No,
at
I was
the-
there.
he
I was there.
That was
Yep.
before.
Oh, that was before?
Yeah. No, it was right after. Okay, so.
No, the second one.
Yeah. Oh,
The rematch.
you was no. Okay, was you at the? Because you was there when Ness battled Shoddy, right?
Yes.
Was it? And that was.
Yeah.
That's the second Drake event, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
that's
there.
the second one.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
you're right.
okay.
You're right. Yeah,
Because
so
the Diz
There were
versus
so many
DNA
more
first song was before, and then.
I don't. I
yeah,
wanna
the,
get
Yeah,
some-
it was called, like,
the
Flatliners.
bunker rematch. Yeah. We all wanted to see Super Bad.
The street's been asking.
Yeah. We gave you what you've been asking for. By the way, that whole DNA shit that he's been pulling with Champion shit has been killing me. Like everything he's retweeting, he's like the Champion approves of this message. He's just like hamming it up. I love it, dude.
We talked about that on the show last night.
fucking love it
DNA,
so
like,
much.
Yo, hey, yo,
Yeah.
the champion's like, I gotta brush my teeth every morning.
Yeah, the video he released.
Oh yeah, he's
hella
the
funny.
best. He's like,
I got one bad tooth, and I don't want more. I want no more.
You guys also were clowning him for sleeping with the sheets
oh
all
yeah,
the
he
way
sleeps
over his whole body.
DNA sleeps with the sheets.
Like, yo, hey,
Because
Charlie,
when he gets
pull
up,
the
he like
sheets,
pulls the
please.
sheets up and his head's under the sheets.
Hey, yo, every morning I wake up,
Self-imposed Dutch oven.
I was like,
I just like to breathe my own air, you know. I just really like to breathe the air of the champion every day, every night.
good man.
But yeah.
Chip is air.
I'm so proud of DNA. Like he's the best. He's like the best person.
Nah, man,
in
he
that
rises to the occasion. Anytime people
100%
like he's gonna
of the
get
time.
fucked up, like against Diz, rose to the occasion.
He's the best.
Against Ill Will, that's like his biggest moment. Even Smack was like, "You're probably gonna lose this battle," and then he goes, "You think I want to lose? Get him the fuck out!" And he smacks.
Oh yeah. Get
out of his
smacked
hand.
The fuck out of, yeah,
I
the
wish
best.
it was him battling fucking Murder Mook.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
I wish it was actually.
Oh,
a
he
bad
would
version.
wash
I wish
Mook.
it was him battling Los. And I know who's battling Los is not.
Yeah.
I think DNA would wash Murder Mook. I think he would
give him a
dance
fucking
around. He'd
hard
fucking
time,
dance
bro.
around on him.
He give him a hard time.
Allegations.
I think they're softballing it with giving him Verb. You know what I mean? Verb, who's never won a judged battle at RBE, couldn't even beat Pat Stay, a large
couldn't go
Canadian.
crazy, though.
Like,
He's
all
gonna
right,
try.
yeah, I
he's
know,
gonna try.
cool.
Try.
Like, I love that. Like, oh, I didn't try in these other battles. It's like, all
You're right,
man.
that is a
You
pussy
sure? Like,
excuse.
maybe you just sucked. Maybe you weren't that good.
But,
maybe
I mean-
you're like you're putting on a front that you're better than you actually are. I don't know. Otherwise, like, it doesn't make sense to me why you wouldn't try in all these times when it was judged and you were supposed to
Win money.
against a big ass Canadian dude while in like
gyms, too.
in America. All right, guys.
2000, but then again, 2018 Pat Stay versus Aver.
Yeah, word, you're right.
It's not
Yeah.
like that tenacious.
Yep.
Like, it's not really that of a high demand
Yeah,
battle like that.
for sure. I agree with that.
I could see Mook really. We're finna see Starships and Enterprise Verb.
Yeah, for
against
real.
Mook.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope.
Ilmac brought this up last time when we were like here with SO and Ron. But that I hella agree with is that Verb like nowadays. doesn't
Hella?
have- Yeah, I say hella all
Fucking
the time.
hella, bro.
Yeah.
What? I hella agree with you saying hella. Go on.
But yeah, fucking Verb doesn't have that hunger in him anymore. Like in his battle with Hollow, SB, even like Marv, he had like something about his delivery like isn't there. It's like not where it used to be, and it almost sounds like his voice can't
Yo,
get out
how
as
many
much.
of these fucking dudes do you think are just doing it for the money at this point in their lives? In their fucking mid to late 30s. Bro, I've talked to these fools about quitting when I quit. Like they want to quit, but they just, and then they don't quit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They make too much money.
I did that. I played that game where I battled when it was done in me. You know what I mean? And none of those battles were good. And then I had that DNA, and I was like, okay, my last opportunity to fucking go out and do one.
Justin _time 89. Everybody
what
follow
this-
Justin. He just donated that $300.
Okay, cool. I was like, what are all these $3
Twitter.
fucking
Thank you, Doc. I'm gonna
shit,
follow you.
Another 333. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's a little bit, you know.
Y'all got me feeling uncomfortable. But check, like I could tell these fools are not battling with their heart anymore. A lot of them, you know what I mean. But I could see Mook being like DNA was for me. You know what I mean? Like an opportunity to fucking go out with a bang, or like put, you know, like make a stamp on his legacy
saying
or
Mook?
whatever.
You think this is
no
like his
for
last?
Lux, or I mean for Verb. I mean, like, I
Verb,
could see
yeah,
him
yeah.
trying more in this battle.
Yeah,
and being
course.
more impressive,
But
and
so-
having 3 rounds like the one good round he has in every battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's Mook and because it's, you know, it's finally that opportunity.
Yeah.
But it's, again, like that only happens when you're battling when you don't want to be battling. You're just doing it for the fucking money.
Do you think they'll both quit?
No.
Ah, no,
Hell
no.
Verb already has another battle lined up.
No, 100%. Like
Mook
fools
probably
don't,
does too.
Verb retired like 3 years ago.
Fools
Yeah.
don't have
Everybody
No
retired.
one
Fools don't have a
You're
way-
the only. You are the only one
Who's
that's
staying.
retired, but you also like still involved with the scene
100%.
heavy. So that's probably why you get away with it.
No, why do you want to get away from this shit that, like, realistically, like, look, I reached the apex in this shit. I might not be the most popular battle rapper in the world, but if you know anything about battle rap, then you know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I'm going to make an exit from a world that I've fucking established myself that firmly.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I'm
real.
saying? Like, and that's why these fools want to quit and they can't walk away, because unlike me, they haven't like found a route to be in it without having to fucking still be in the ring. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking satiating all my like fucking nasty urges to be a part of this shit by throwing this league and by doing these kinds of shits and doing the podcasts I do. Like, I'm still up in this shit. You better believe I still want to go to these places where I'm fucking, you know, it's
Yeah,
crazy to, like
recognized, yeah.
to go to a place in the world and be like somewhere else and everyone know who you are. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Dude, it's wild. I was out in fucking Raleigh, and you know, I like don't get fucking noticed. Like nobody knows what the fuck I am. I was out in Raleigh to film Born Legacy Supreme, and me and Jeff and Phil went to this like brunch place near the hotel, and some dude like came up to me outside. He's like, "You look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?" I'm like, "I don't know where." He's like, "Battle rap," and I'm
That's
like,
a bad question.
"Well, you know, could be other places." So, anyways, yeah, I was like, he's like battle rap. I'm like, "Oh yeah, man." It's like, he's like, "Are you Avocado?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Why are you out here?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm filming the URL event," and he had no idea there was a URL event.
Yeah, that's
so he
wild.
knew me from the other genre,
Yeah.
like King of the Dot, Grind Time side, but he didn't know. It's just crazy how that worked like that, you know?
Well, I think it's like, rightfully so, you're becoming as much of a character in this shit as any of the battlers. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're like the artist all the artists are talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you can only follow so many battle rappers and then hear this guy like being praised by those battle rappers before you are like, oh, okay, I better follow this guy too, you know what I mean? Or like, I recognize who he is.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, rightfully so, that's how it's fucking supposed to be.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it though. It's always cool when people do
Well,
that.
shit, it took a long time.
Yeah,
So fucking,
10 fucking more than that. 11 years. I'm finally here.
But now they can't fuck with you. You can just swing your big old dick around on it. It's fucking good.
Yeah,
It's good
word.
stuff, man. Do it.
Yes, sir.
Do it.
All right, so we're gonna get into a battle. We're gonna watch. What do you guys want to watch? Should we do Pigsty Reverse
Yeah, let's
first?
do it, baby.
Okay. All right. Cool.
This is a fucking awesome one. We did a whole live event a couple weeks ago. We had Patron versus Robo, which we affectionately dubbed Patrobo.
Yeah.
And then we had Reverse Live versus Pigsty. This is a battle that's 3 years in the making. And then we had bar pong, and we had 3 tryouts. Did the whole thing live on YouTube as a fundraiser for BOTZX.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of donations, man. People have been so fucking cool about this, putting this whole card together, and it's really dope. Like,
Lush, I'm gonna get you.
we're trying to make sure that the card is reflective of that. You know what I mean? That it's what the fans really want to see, and I think that we've done that so far with having like Caustic on the card and Reverse Live on the card and SM on the card and Everybody Knows on the card and Marv on the card. Like, we tried to get all these people that have been at Bots events and been like the people that people like. There we go, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't get this.
I wasn't planning on it.
Nah, it's cool. We could double ear it too.
Too late.
I don't need to be in there.
We could double ear it too.
It's the voice of God.
Oh, you have a set. God bless.
All right, let me know if you guys can all hear yourselves and everything. Check, check. You guys can hear? Good.
Yeah.
Audio's cool.
How much did you raise?
EK looked like a hot ass.
So right now we're at. I think we're at. This was that day. Now we're at like 3,200. So I'm not sure how much we raised at that event, but we've raised 3,200 total towards a 5,000 goal, which is going to help us cover the whole event before the door opens.
Smart.
Which is like how we're going to grow as a league. I think that like a lot of people don't understand that like
creepy stalker.
I like that venue.
the battle. Oh, it's great. The venue's fucking awesome, Ritz. We've definitely been able to like work with them.
That kicks ass. Like, that venue's awesome.
And they're
it
so
looks good
cool.
on film too.
It looks really good on film, and the reason it looks good on film is because the lighting guy like geeked out on the whole process, and we brought all these lights in, and we didn't even fucking use them because
no
they had
lights.
so many
and
ill
that
stage
always
lights.
looks like shit when you do that. Like 10 times out of 10 looks like ass. I think that's the
100%.
only time it's not looked like
How
ass.
is that?
Bringing in
How is that? No, bro, because
Yeah.
this dude was
No, not
geeking,
bringing in lights,
bro.
using the
Like
stage
the
lighting.
guy at the Ritz who does the lights was fucking geeking out, and
Yeah,
they have
he
a
was down.
crazy setup there.
Yeah.
He fucking got up on the ladder, like fucking
Yeah.
precariously, hella like 18 feet up, standing on this fucking thing, like repositioning the lights to go from the stage to fucking point down at the floor and shit, and
Yeah.
like set up lights on each individual battler. And then set up these halo lights in the background that, like, especially when you're smoking, it's like these
Yeah,
fucking
the god, like, they're like shafts of light.
Yeah, they're
And
just
the-
coming
and
down
the
like
smoke
ah,
just like
ah.
fills them up.
So
Looks so
fucking
tight.
sick, man.
But yeah, that venue's
Hey, and
awesome.
this is a good look, and I gotta say that this was fully inspired by like when
random Madflex.
oh yeah, Madflex versus that one douchebag. They battled, and you guys had a really cool setup. So we were like, we want to kind of like do like a nice live setup that's really good looking. You know what I mean? But doesn't like interfere with the battle in any way, shape, or
Yeah.
form. Small audience.
It's in Andrews.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah. So we had two spots now.
Why do you
We got-
guys film it at 30 frames per second?
I have no fucking idea, man. I have no. Don't do that. Then you fucking
Extra slow, dog. You feel me?
I'll
Is
tell
it-
Andrew that. There's
is
probably
it?
a reason. There's
Is
probably
it?
a
There's
reason
probably
why
a
he's
fucking
doing
reason,
it.
I'm sure.
But don't.
Was this what
It's
is?
normally 24, right?
Yes, usually.
Is this what we're streaming?
Yeah, this is what was streaming.
Specifically during the streams, though, not like during the regular battles, because probably has something to do with the stream.
Oh yeah, he definitely recorded it in 24.
Yeah.
Is he's not just uploading this. You guys are like doing 2 ankles.
So look, this is what you're playing right now. That's why I was gonna send you the link.
It's different.
Well, I have no idea. But
Do you got the link? Let's,
yeah. Because this
find
is
it out.
like I have the link to the what's it called? To
Send
the
it
unlisted
to-
battle. And that, what you're playing, is the actual whole live stream, right?
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know, it might be a difference in like how the live stream is versus how the
You should
individual
DM
battles
me
are.
it, and everybody don't look at my fucking DMs. Hide this shit.
What, fool?
That's totally looking at your DMs.
Like that? Damn, fool. I'm all up in your DMs, fool. I gotta go to fucking Puffin so I can go to the creator studio. Okay, so let's talk more about this battle. This battle was 3
I didn't mean
years.
to say it like that. I meant to say it live.
Did you send it to me?
No, I'm doing it
I
right
said
now.
live.
This battle was 3 years in the making, guys. It was supposed to happen at, what, the bunker?
No, Back to Basics 2.
Back to Basics 2 is where this battle was supposed to happen originally. And then, again, it was supposed to happen with us live, and we were going to do it on the podcast. And then, he got, the fucking pigsty got staph infection because he's a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
And then,
That's crazy.
Right? Which is, I can't
That's
believe.
why.
Whatever,
But yeah, the both
Don't hate
times,
on the kid.
both times he didn't flake. Both times he canceled. He had legit excuses.
The
like,
most legit.
Really legit. The first time he
I don't want
canceled,
you to come
it was
around if
super
you got
legit.
fucking staph infection, dude. Get off me.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the same time, you got to make yourself healthy. It's like,
That, well,
so-
that's what that too,
Yeah.
but also like don't be around me because I don't want to get staph infection from you, and that's very considerate of you.
Yeah.
He's the nicest human being in the world,
Yes,
which
he
is
was the man.
definitely in no way
He's the
reflected
man.
by his battle rapping. He is the meanest fucking battle rapper on the planet of Earth. Holy shit, violently mean.
Nah, it's still 30.
I don't fucking know. You're talking to the
All right, we'll watch the streamed version.
It's all the same.
Why? What was the difference?
There's not. I'm just. It's sized up correctly.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Shout out, Frank.
But this was a great battle on both sides. Pigsty really came with it. Reverse always comes with it.
Yeah, huge fan of both these guys. Pigsty is like one of my favorite battle rappers. Who it's like. There's so many people that are in the industry that like just don't get shots, and you're just like waiting for them to get a shot. Geechee was one of those people where it's like when you saw him the first time, you're like, he just needs a shot and he'll take off. And Saint is one of those people. Madflex is one of those people still. And Pigsty is one of those people where I feel like he needs a big shot and he's just gonna fucking crack off. So every battle we've done with him has been tight. Has he battled in your league before this? First time? Yeah. And he's always had dope King of the Dot battles, so he's awesome. And Reverse is one of my favorites.
You know, this is great. We're watching this back too because I had a hard time judging this battle.
Wait, this was judged?
No.
Oh.
But I just,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
always
yeah,
fucking
word,
judging.
word.
And I always think Cody fucking washes everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
but
me
this
too.
is like, I couldn't call it. You know
Nice.
what I mean? So it'll be nice to sit here and kind of
Hell
fucking
yeah.
round by round it.
Lush, have you seen this battle yet?
Not because I didn't. He battled Soul too, right?
Yeah, Pigsty Battle Soul.
And we watched that.
Yeah, and it was fucking
on live,
awesome. Yep.
And it was super dope.
Yeah.
And Pigsty just be going crazy. I've been like hosting him forever, and Reverse, obviously, you feel me? He's the boy wonder.
Yeah.
This is an exciting clash right here. I'm juiced that Bots did this one.
Hell
Pigsty
yeah.
gave me those glasses with the flip up. The like. The,
I was gonna say you
Dwayne.
look like a lunatic during this stream.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at
It's a different world
insane.
with glasses.
Yeah, different world glasses.
Shit looks hard,
Dwayne,
though.
the Dwayne
I
Wade,
fucks with it.
the
Yeah.
Dwayne Wayne joints.
What a
It's-
casual say, flip up glasses, Dwayne Wade. And
Yeah. Dwayne Wayne, and I was Dwayne Wayne in all day. I actually said that I was Dwayne Wayne in at some point
That's
that
hard.
day.
That's
all right.
All right.
Doing this shit.
Let's get into it. Pigsty versus Reverse Live. I don't know how far around it.
Forever for this. Forever.
Yeah, reverse on this side, fool. Get over here, fool.
All right, we'll fast forward through all the
And then Wolf just goes like,
the extreme fuckery that goes on with the
you
live
hear
stream.
that? And then Wolf just goes over here. Fucking weirdo.
Hey, this fool Pigsty been looking hella like,
And it's supposed to happen on the show a month ago. It's supposed to happen.
Fredo has his touristy on.
What? How long ago? Before that? 3 years ago. This battle is 3 years in the making. We
Damn,
finally got
Farmer
this shit
Tan is
cracking.
cracking.
Two of the best, fucking most aggressive wordsmiths on the West Coast. For real, and they're both really nice guys in real person. But once you get in the ring, bunch of fucking dickheads, assholes, bro, and they got bars. On my right hand side, came all the way from British fucking Columbia, y'all. Make some fucking noise. Big star. On my left hand side. Come on, this way a little more. Yeah, baby. Just this. Yeah, all right, you know. On my left hand side, a fucking staple around these parts. The motherfucking man
Open it like
with the
this.
plan. and weed in his hand for one more day because that's okay with probation. Make some fucking noise for Reverse Live! It's really not okay, but
but we're doing it.
we're doing it. Responsibly time your drug test, ladies and gentlemen. Heads or tails? You came from further. Oh, he said I'll go first, because guys, sorry, is that okay? Sorry, is it okay if I go first? Are you down with that? Yeah, go ahead. All right, big nuts!
Sir, is that okay if I
Yo,
go first?
by the way, Stu, it looks like you've been fucking bulking up, dog. I
Hey
see
man,
some
he's
mass.
doing I told you he's been doing the jiu-jitsu,
Yeah,
bro. He's
probably
ready to
beat
fuck
the
you up.
shit out of me right now.
He's ready to fuck you up, man.
Hey yo,
Yo!
it's back to basics too.
Let's go.
All the fans, it's thanks to you for sending Avi Rex your Bitcoin to grab the pay-per-view.
My fucking God,
That's
bro.
how he started, bro. That's how he started.
This boy came
He's
out
so
the
mean.
motherfucking gates.
He's the best.
Gunning. That's
Let's go.
We ain't even
Abby
gonna break
Rex-
it down, but
Yeah,
goddamn.
yeah.
Use your Bitcoin to grab the pay-per-view.
Amazing.
I guess
I
I
enjoyed
can't
it
reuse
then.
my rounds, huh? I'll have to make them new. Well, if you're watching this, then y'all can super chat some paper too. I remember the first
Yes.
time that we interacted. Said you're on probation. I'm like, shit, what happened? Park rangers got reports there's a grizzly rampant stealing picnic baskets in a Misfits jacket. It's for the 40 each podcast you pound to your gullet. It's not a positive. I say your content's drowning in substance. Shit, you're proud to be drunken. Just because your addiction's broadcast on counterproductive, it doesn't count as productive.
Damn. That is fucking insane.
And what's crazy is that like that's been said before,
It has to.
but not in that way.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
like he did a bunch of things like that.
Yeah.
Fredo, if you look at Fredo's face, Fredo's like, "Oh, you motherfucker,"
Yeah.
because he did like Fredo had bars like that.
Yeah.
Fredo, there's another like thing that Fredo says about him touching his hat.
Yeah, I
that
remember you guys talking
he
about that.
did another version of it
Yeah.
that's just fucking crazy. So it's like I know how like that is when you watch someone else battle someone you battled. And you're like, how did I know?
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Counterproductive, count as productive.
Count
That
as
is so
productive.
fucking
Oh
tight,
man,
dude.
yeah. And how is that?
That
not
is
been
so
done?
tight.
Yeah.
Positive, I say your content's drowning in substance. Shit, you're proud to be drunken. Just because your addiction's broadcast on counterproductive, it doesn't count as productive. It's as downright disgusting as it sounds from his stomach. The music loud and the function still hear it growling and rumbling. Man, you shout that you dumping, but I doubt it's a gun. If you told us that your pipe burst, you meant your bowel obstruction. Health is down in a slump, and taking your intestines with it. Eat a burger and the fixins, and your turtle melt to liquid. Get a clergyman, a sister. All the churches set for chicken, cause reverse digestive system needs rebirth and exorcism. Your scumbag crust wrap, that's a nice little lane. It sheds light on the homeless and their life in the bay. There's a white bitch you paid and some white for the face. Looks like White Widow Haze with a slight hint of AIDS.
So fire. And he's representing
And
like
you
a.
stay grabbing at
he's
your
repping
cat
like
rib.
a.
Man, put that habit to bed.
White Widow Haze is like a, what is it, Jay?
Jay, yeah.
White Widow Haze is like a tryout level
Yeah.
battler. He's got like
Yeah.
2 battles on
Yeah.
the planet of Earth. So it's like it's a very inside
shouted
bar.
out, yeah.
But everybody's fucking like, yeah.
White Widow Haze with a slight hint of AIDS.
Shouts out to White Widow Haze.
And you stay
Battling
grabbing
THC
at your
at
cat rim. Man, put that habit to bed. If you don't want it forwards, leave it backwards instead.
Yes.
But I assure you, but I assure you, Cody, your hat's on your head. You can spit your next round without having to check.
Yo, that is so fucking good. I assure you, Cody, your hat's on your head. It was, man, we're just.
Man, that round is crazy.
Yeah. It's
Let's go. My head hurts from smiling so much. Oh, fuck. All right, reverse live.
Check.
Let's go.
Let's go. Miniato in the whip. Let the Drake sing like we mobbing through the 6. Either that or we kick down your door with mafia choppers that's equipped with drums on the front, ready to drop them in your wig. Got Stu Mitchell feeling like Stu Pickles. Cause homie's getting popped when the Tommy's in the crib. Look, I give a fuck who's home, I'm killing all you bastards. Big body ratchet, damn near tossed me backwards. Shots got me sliding on the hardwood, looking like I'm ballroom dancing. Yo, fuck with me, I guarantee your future holds a dropping casket, a coffin latching. Cause if I'm feeling threatened, then the heat is out. Church bells when I squeeze a weapon. Think Sharif from Menace, cause the 40 gonna bring the preacher out. Yo, no fuck a gun, don't need to be tucking one. If he poppin' shit and walk around careless, I got a right hook that'll leave Pigsty talking like Charlie Brown's parents. Yes. I'm saying these hands is nice. If I land a strike, it'll leave him off his rocker, leaning with extremely awkward posture. Leave half your face going when I ring bells like Theo Salamanca. Google me, bitch. I'm in the trench sparking on some Jubilee shit. Stay in your fucking lane. How soon we forget? I'll break you down for the rush like Peruvian bricks. So make sure you know who you're moving against. Came from Vancouver to get your strike pulled by a Lucifer set mutant with ruthless intent. Here to ruin your rep and said you running back to the van shook like Scooby and Friends.
That's fire.
I gotta say, man, I don't know, man. If I'm keeping it honest, I gotta say I fuck with Cody shit more than just being honest. Like, and I fuck with even though Pigsty came out super hard, and I feel like he was more consistent because Cody had a couple little not even stumbles, stumbles, like baby.
Yeah. Well, it's what happens when you go against something that's super clean. Any little thing you have like that stands out, and Stu's round was super fucking clean. So
it was super clean, but I feel like Cody came out dumb hard. It was a good balance of his positive attributes overall. A slight edge to him for me.
Word.
Yeah, I mean, like what do we do? We do this shit where we go like punch count or whatever. You know what I mean? Because there's only like 2 pops that Cody has throughout the whole round, but like everything that he's saying is fucking tight. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it just really becomes like a style clash. You know what I mean? Preference. And then I don't know.
I'm sure they're all saying Pigsty won.
I always edge to the non-stumbler, right? So I would edge that round to Pigsty because Cody has slight little stumbles.
That's Cody's biggest pitfall is that he sometimes stumbles over material. It's not 100%.
Well, it's fucking it's because of the way his material is. It's fucking crazy layered and fucking he's rapping the whole time. Yeah. You know what I mean? It doesn't lend itself to pause reset as much. You know what I mean? So, but
maybe I'm giving him a little extra credit because of what Dan said and the fact that I've seen him not pull that off as well. Yeah. And I feel like he's grown so much, and right there he demonstrated a very strong command of his style, which, as Dan said, is super advanced.
Yeah. I think that fool has been doing the same shit forever, and he's definitely gotten better at it. But exactly. He was ahead of his time, 5 years ago. Doing no personal bars in battles, you know what I mean? Just rapping.
That's why it was smart for you to book him against the Philly dudes and shit, because that's who he matches up really well.
Yeah. Because they're different styles, but they're just straight rapping. Yeah, word up. But okay, so he says reverse. I say Pigsty.
I would probably edge it to Sty too, because just reverse stumble a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Pigsty.
Same.
Okay. All right.
But you're right.
I love reverse's energy though.
Well, it's such a good battle that it becomes like a
Speaking of energy, Danny Myers over here. Ah!
It's super arbitrary, right?
I get excited.
Round 2, Pigsty.
Yeah. The way you kick it, we thought bad dudes incarcerated with him, given teardrop tattoos while locked away in prison. This guy is not that gangster image. Growing up, you thought MS-13 was a Microsoft operating system. all the 4X flannels that you've worn in the past forced the planet into a worldwide shortage of plaid. As a youth, you saw George Foreman grilling pork in an ad, grabbed the phone and got mad, just fucking order it, Dad.
Reverse also rarely reacts to other people's bars in battles, and he reacted a lot to Stu's bars, which is a indication that it's throwing him off his game a little more than usual. Yeah. Usually that fool would just be stone faced and just fucking looking on me, but he's right here, he's fucking laughing his ass off.
You hit a cannonball and all of the water on Earth dries. Fact is, there is gravity involved when you're your size. It's all in reverse live. If he walked up the surf side from Long Beach to Irvine, it'd probably reverse tides. To his Airstream in Hollister, that's 15 minutes west. Get a whiff of crystal meth, then you finna hit a left. No street name, number, not a hint of an address, just a cow's skull impaled through a picket and a fence. Living room's a mess. Reach the kitchen in a stretch, selling weed out the door for a sliver of the rent. You sleep and smell a toilet seat inches from your head. It gives a whole new meaning to you shitting where you've slept. You close a mirrored cabinet, the image it reflects, words written, just some text, let's say clinically depressed. Every day you've seen your trash fire, grimace silhouette, fanned the flames higher, leaned in and lit a cigarette. Your AA sponsor, your AA sponsor is a sip of Rickard's Red. You've been shitting on those steps like a pigeon in the nest. You think that we're impressed with the chips that you collect when they have the words "one day" minted on the edge?
That's crazy.
He's gassing right now, and he's saying the meanest shit.
Yeah.
Like it's all very mean shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Plus, the funny thing about that bar is like 1 day, so he never gets more than 1 day
Yeah,
sober.
he never gets
just keeps
one day.
relapsing
He's
over
got
and over
one
again.
day.
First 1 day minted on the edge. Yo, you're that obese? The warehouse still giving you a check? God knows you're not losing weight lifting with your legs. The forklift you use to stack the skids up by the shed is the same one they'll have to use to flip you out of bed.
Stu's a hella nice guy, too. Stu,
Sounds
great
like
guy.
you really feel
Round 2, reverse live.
Hey.
This was all hey.
Hey!
His head was like
No!
hey.
What the hell?
This is Daily Spice.
Stu, great guy. Round 2, reverse live.
Hey.
Yeah, what else do you say to that?
What do I say to that? Check this out.
Reverse live 3-0. Holy shit.
The fool said, check this out, and he did a little two-step.
Let's go,
Fucking
baby.
amazing.
Check this out.
Let go. He knows how to deal with me, man. Like other people
Fuck
don't.
with this fool yelling. Unless you ready to have them arms up and locked on him like he's stuck in a full Nelson. Aim for headshots when my pistol gets to aiming, so my shit should get to banging. I'll give your top 5 like a list of inspirations. Hope homie thinking that this isn't just vacation. I have shit getting thick quick like you rust up in a sand trap. Turn a simple discussion into Baghdad. When I'm tucking it go rat. Press no buttons you get clapped at on something like a laugh track. Wasn't raised like no bitch, so when my mom's to show this kid no pity. Came to Cali with some beef, so on the hood you getting slumped, no biggie. Yo, barrel on his nose when the trigger click, metal ring through his septum like a hipster bitch. Yo, get a grip or you getting hit when I'm breezing through. Toss a whole clip when I see this dude, won't see him again till he's a clip on the evening news. Say my name, both hands swing hammers that'll send a couple through your roof like a dinner with Beetlejuice. Yo, strap from head to toe. Best believe that every piece gets used like I'm reckless on a chessboard. Mobbing through your city with the choppers, no presidential escort. I'm just ready to wipe your bloodline off the map like a dystopian plague when I load up the gauge with an emotionless gaze. Get medieval on them like boulders and flames, catapulted at gates. Leave you floating through space. Molars displaced, broken bones in your face. Were you hoping to change the hands of time back before this all started? But too late, I aimed for the brains, then the kickback got them hanging out like a small party.
Makes a fucking noise, dog.
That was a good fucking round.
Yeah.
Cody,
That was
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
Yeah.
Just straight rapping. Straight
What's
nicking.
so funny is that like, I just seen it completely different when I watched it live the first time because I felt like Cody might have edged the first round when I watched it live, and that Pigsty definitely won the second round because he had all that mean shit that he said.
Yeah, word.
But Cody's round was fucking crazy in the second, and
Yeah,
it just
for
again
sure.
it comes down to this style clash where
What you
you're
like more
and I liked the Cody shit more
than the mean stuff?
than the mean stuff.
Yeah.
Just in this, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that instance.
Well, because look, what happens is when Pigsty goes to the mean stuff, he's sacrifices his greatest strength, which is like funny ass punches, right? Like, so there's a stretch in that second round that's like maybe 8 to 12 bars where he's not getting a reaction. He's just rapping, which I think works a lot better when you have Cody's voice than it does when you have Pigsty's voice. You know what I'm saying? And so like play to your fucking strengths. Yeah. And like that it's but like I said, I've seen it fucking completely differently live. Yeah. So it's I always judge battles on live. I don't know. I always judge them.
I'm not gonna front. I feel like Pigsty fucking fried his ass that round.
There we see. You know what I mean? So like switch them.
And I'll tell you why. Because like Cody said some cool ass shit. He delivered it really well. He was well composed, and he was definitely stacking them. But you know, he had the Beetlejuice thing. You feel me? That was fire. He had you know,
I'll give your top 5 like a list of inspirations. Fuck, he had some hell of a
shit. It wasn't as cool. Pigsty was just too fucking mean. He painted a really vivid
and that's
picture.
like that's what you're supposed to do in a battle, right? It's just be fucking mean, you know.
Pigsty was just at that boy throat. I had to give him the, you know, it's even going into the third either way. I don't even care how you chop it up.
Yeah, I call it 1-1 either way at this point.
I don't care how you chop it up. I would say it's even.
It's
for
like
me, I like.
Well, and then Cody didn't have any of those slips that he had in the first one, so it came off a little cleaner. And that was like what happens for me is this battle becomes so close that all it can come down to is these little like minor infractions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
both were dope, but Cody kind of slipped
Well, it's
up.
like I like his voice better, so I'm going with Cody in this round.
word.
But then in the other round, Cody had that slight slip, and this was punch. You know what I mean? It's like
the thing is, Reverse Live is never gonna lose to another rapper. It's just a matter of him and like pacing his style. Because sometimes it's like damn near chess syndrome of like going super hard at one point, and then you like. And knowing how to edit your shit and where to put all the haymakers, because if you have so much at one time, that's the standard you set. And to me, his first was so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He set a really high standard in my head that he equaled in the second, but didn't outdo. And Pigsty shit was just too cold. So that's why. But either way, like I said, it
feels even going in no matter which way you
too.
fucking slice it. All right.
Dope fucking battle. Top of the third. Pigsty.
Box.
Damn. All right, final round on Pigsty. Let's fucking go.
I just want to say, much like right now, I was hosting this battle in my pajamas.
What were you wearing? What's your
wife beater? Some Nike sweats. Yeah.
You sleep in sweatpants?
Yeah, no, like sweat shorts.
It's cold in the bay.
No, it's like the Nike sweat shorts. You know what I mean?
And a shirt? Sleep in a shirt?
Little wife.
I know this is like pause-worthy, me asking you what you sleep in, but I don't fucking care. What do you sleep in? What do you look like when you sleep, Dan?
You got the little. What if I gotta get up in the middle of the night, bro? Which is
you look like a fucking yoked maniac.
Naked?
Tattoos everywhere.
Nah, I'm cool, bro. I gotta be like, I got the fucking little house shoes right by my bed and the little fucking thang in the nightstand, and your boy's ready to run out back if fucking people want to go check some shit out, you know? My dog be barking in the middle of the night.
But how much more badass
you gonna meet the boy. You gonna meet the boy. You gonna legally meet the boy. All right.
You always play some bully character, like Nelson and Jimbo. So you out here giving wedgies and picking on anyone little? That's just a bitch rapping, writing threat shit is simple. This third a turned Biff Tannen to Angelica Pickles. Bitch, your leg cramped just from sitting at your table. You swinging in your ankle, get twisted no Kurt Angle. Fuck a reverse angle.
Didn't that fucking happen too? Cody's leg cramped on your show?
Yes.
Okay.
From sitting there, he just got up and went, yeah. He's like, I'm sure Pigsty was in the chat, like, yeah.
I'm sure on anyone little, that's just a bitch rapping, writing threats.
I've also, like, Cody, the only person I've seen beat more people's asses in real human life than Cody is Madness. And they're like, and they both surprisingly have a great deal of stamina. Like you'd be surprised if you're like waiting for them to tire out. Like I don't think you're gonna make it. You know what I mean? Like
Madness is not a punk at all.
No, well, this fool's the same way, man. I've just seen this fool fold people's fucking head, like holding them.
Video,
just,
that video at that show was fucking insane. That fool's head just like ping pongs to his back.
All right.
It is simple. The third to turn Biff Tannen to Angelica Pickles. Bitch, your leg cramp just from sitting at your table. You swinging in your ankle, get twisted no Kurt Angle. Fuck all reverse angles. I got you in the red with these shots to the back of your head like reverse angles. Acting like you'd scrap. Let's cut through that bluff now. You're too fat. You lose stamina and puke your guts out. You lift that whale blubber thinking use a tough bout. 2 swings and bear hugger feeling super punched out.
Yo.
Get through the fuck out. Get through the fuck out.
Get through the fuck out.
He said, "Get super punched out." That's so funny.
Super punched out. Wow. Get through the fuck out.
Who did that?
I don't know, but that's cool.
It was not me.
Wow! I can't even go that high.
It might have been
Super
EK.
punched out. Wow.
No, it's
Unless he's like a ventriloquist. He's like spits some reaction to the left of the room.
About 2 swings and bear hugger feeling super punched out. Wow! Get through the fuck out. Get through the fuck out. Yo! Get through the fuck out of a passenger van door. Say you handle major guns like you manage in Lance Storm, but your dad is your landlord. You sang and played sax horn in a band with some weird genre like ambient trashcore. But the dude can rap all day about Gundam suits and anime. Yes, tell us once again about your gun that shoots a gamma ray. Or what? You got the plasma spray? Think it's so gangster, sounded like a programmer trying to troubleshoot a database. That long belt of utilities can snap at any moment. Imagine the contraptions and the gadgets it can hold. It's got a flashlight and some rope by his packet of explosives. Should a grapple hook, a codec, all your tactical components?
What is that
that's
from?
Such a
what is that from?
I don't know, but
Tactical Components is from like a battle recently.
Oh,
I think
is
it's
it?
from a Reverse Live battle when he's like, I got all my tactical components. We watched it on watch, and I remember Greg clowning at him.
Oh, laughing at him for saying tactical components.
Yeah, maybe it
was
wasn't
gonna say-
Reverse, it was somebody else.
I was laughing because I think tactical components is such a Canadian ass thing to say.
No,
like,
it's a
'cause
reference
you would,
to
like,
something.
You would say something else besides tactical
yeah,
components.
but it would be like somebody from
barely
Vancouver.
even know what that
yeah. Hey, can you grab that? Oh, that's my.
Yeah.
That's my.
Same with like his
components.
grizzly angle too. It's like that's only kind of like a weird Canadian thing.
Oh,
Like,
it's a grizzly,
nobody would say,
eh?
"Oh, there's a grizzly over there eating all the technical." But I know that's a reference to something. So Pigsty, if you're in the chat, Reverse Live versus M City. Fuck, I knew it. Ha!
Who had the tactical components?
It's Reverse Live.
I wasn't there.
It was Reverse Live. I watched it with
That's full on
Ilmac and
tactical
Henny Man.
components. Get out of here with.
I
your
get too
tactical
drunk with this shit. I
components.
don't remember anything.
Good
Imagine
shit.
the contraptions and the gadgets it can hold. It's got a flashlight and some rope by his packet of explosives. Should a grapple hook, a codec, all your tactical components?
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
Earthworm, blimp, and that
No.
nerdbird shit.
No.
He say the word, he
It's so
flipped
much better
birds,
now.
he just curb served nicks. You was involved in that world, you would sure turn snitch, and that's word to your sad girl, turf dirt bitch. Bitch.
Make some fucking noise for Pigsty, y'all.
Some bass slang and shit.
Pixar's dope.
Yeah, he's a
Final round
beast,
on
bro.
Reverse Live.
He's a monster.
This is she a turf dirt. That was fire.
Yeah.
Guys,
wow.
hey, shouts out to everybody who fucking donated and everybody who watched these battles. Make some fucking noise for everybody.
Robo,
God bless y'all. This is the last round of battle that we're doing.
Yeah, Robo is totally
Right
doing
after
it.
this is our motherfucking pong, y'all. Final round of Reverse Live. Let's fucking go.
Yo,
Classy.
as far as you catching a view, I've been known to overdo shit. You'll be going through it. Montana with large hammers when pigskin gets laced. I'm the one who's throwing bullets. You got a bitch-ass voice and your flow is bullshit. Your quotes is ruthless, but your delivery stay fucking up bars like cigar with a broken pool stick. Yo, reverse the problem with no solution. Don't believe me? I have to
Dan,
show
your
you.
reactions in this have fucking been cracking me up. You like an evil villain. You're like, ah! It's fucking amazing.
Reverse the problem with no solution. Don't believe me? I have to show you. Get slapped and yoked up till your face change colors like Sammy Sosa. Collapse your dome, watch it drop to the ground. Get the stomp in the mouth till I smash your bones to tapioca. Finish my 40, smash the cobra. Use the glass to slash your poke up till the plasma soak up the fabric in his Patagonia. You just another average Joe. I snatched the soul from. Call me Black McCloud. Taking heads off from the choppers out. Kicking bullets to the sides like Kansas soda. Guaranteed to get the bitch. That shit's a clip of Casanovas. That shit can blow in half Corollas. Shit'll leave you headless smoking at the shoulders. Leaving you with half the limbs you had before I clapped this bag of bones up in the kick on it. Ooh, got my arm bruising. fuck it, I still draw like a cartoonist and have that big bitch whistling on him like a yard duty. I ain't fucking around. You get put in the dirt when nothing gets found. Take a piss on the spot where you stuck in the ground. Turn my back like a stove, like I'm done with him now.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some fucking noise for Pigsty versus Reverse Live.
What a dope battle.
That was a great battle.
What a fucking dope battle. Bots, bitch. That shit'll drop on Friday on YouTube for everybody else. But you can watch this whole event. So there's like 5 battles, Patrona Robo, 3 tryouts, and then a whole bunch of bar pong. Everybody Knows versus Pigsty, Reverse Live, myself, and I did a little Iron Man thing. Fredo gets on the table. It's tight. And all that shit's available
Frack.
on Patreon right now.
Fucking Frack was
Did we
there.
let Frack? Did we let? Oh,
Frack
yeah, we
was
let
there
Frack
having
do it.
sex.
Oh god, Frack.
He just seems so innocent.
With someone else?
Nah, he's a sex man.
No,
the
he's
sex
always-
gone. G.O.D.
He's just
Cue
always
the
talking
mob
about
deep.
his sex appeal is one of his strong suits,
got
according
hoes.
to
That's
him.
Franco with hoes.
Oh yeah.
That's Franco with hoes. Frack is Franco with hoes.
All right. I'm gonna get some more beer. You
Okay.
guys decide what the fuck to watch
I
next.
think that was a tie, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at 2-1 either way, honestly.
Man, it's so fucking hard to call.
Which is like the most cop out
Well,
thing
Reverse
ever.
It is, but it comes down to preference.
Yeah, word, exactly.
Reverse had
Yeah.
the most memorable shit to me that last round, but Pigsty was more consistent. So
Yeah, that was a good battle, man.
Fire.
Yeah, Pigsty was definitely more consistent. And his rounds might have even been longer, but I don't even know if that's like.
The Sammy Sosa smashes bones and tapioca.
Oh
shit
my
was
god, that
fire.
shit's so fire.
That shit
And the big bitch whistling on you like a yard duty, like all that shit, so good.
All right, who needs a beer?
I'll take a Stella.
You want a Stella?
I'll take a Stella.
You want a beer?
I'll take a Corona.
I fucking hate to be like it's a tie, but like in the building I felt like maybe I edged it to Pigsty, and then
I'm fantastic.
on the video I felt like I maybe edged it to Reverse. So like I don't, you know what I mean? Like maybe I gotta watch it again and decide later. But right now I can't call who won, and it's definitely a fucking preference thing.
Yeah.
Because I could see you being like, I like Pigsty style, his style way more. Pigsty style. I'm gonna say that when you're all
Pigsty
fucked
style.
up.
So
Pigsty
it's
style.
an Asian dish.
Pigsty style.
Oh, you like Pigsty style?
You like Pigsty style.
That's
we
racist.
just got $7.
Oh, and 47 cents.
Thanks, Rufus Rogers.
Coming out of the sky, you motherfucker. Yeah. All right, check it out. I'm calling that a tie. I don't care what you think, but what do you think, Tasha?
Oh God! Like I said, it's a preference thing. It depends on who. You
I
like.
said, what do you think?
Both of them dope. What I personally like, I like Reverse's performance better because I feel like you kind of have to be loud and aggressive sometimes. However, Pigsty is hilarious, and I think he's really dope. So it just, I'm gonna go with what you said.
I would say
It's a tie.
live, it felt like Pigsty was matching Reverse Live's aggression, which is like rare when I watch a Reverse Live battle. Like live, I usually feel like Reverse is just barking on somebody.
Right.
And Pigsty was definitely like barking back. And like I said, he like made Reverse react to his bars, which is rare. He doesn't do that all the time.
Right.
So.
Vintage grind time meanness.
Yeah, oh, vintage grind time meanness, and like, but not done in like a cheesy way. Like,
Nah, he did it. He did it.
he's like so fucking direct in what you're supposed to be as a battle rapper. Like, yeah, I think everybody
On
wants
December
to see.
23rd, your father's power was cut off.
Yeah, word up. And I brought a file.
Yeah, hold on.
But he wasn't all like weird and personal. He was just saying like really like if you watch the podcast, you could like
Decipher all of
Yeah.
that. It's all
It's
Oh,
personals
man.
with like good angles, good wordplay, like good personals per se.
yeah.
which I think is like some people's preference, and then
Yeah.
some people totally don't want to see that shit at all. Some people
Yeah.
just want to see rap bars. Right?
I like a mixture, but I like a mixture like heavy indirect punches mostly, and then some things that are like alluding to your opponent.
I like super mean shit. I really
Yeah,
like
you like
mean
mean
shit.
stuff?
I've always liked
Like,
mean shit.
Yeah,
even
for
if,
sure.
Even if it's
Do
not,
you
it
feel
don't
like
have
that's
to be
because
person-
you guys are from the
No,
era
I
that you're
like,
from?
like my favorite though has always been. You could always see me say this. Arsenal is my favorite.
Because he was like the best.
He's the
He's
fucking
just
meanest
mean all the
person.
time.
Did you watch?
He's the
Did you
ultimate
watch
battle
Nems
rapper.
versus Head Ice?
I didn't see it yet.
Was Nems
Or I
doing the
did.
same
I
shit?
watched
Because
it.
that's what I thought Nems would be doing, be like a fucking spit
Oh
down your
yeah,
mother's fucking
he did.
throat.
He did.
I already
He
had a
did
bunch
really
of shit
good.
about Head
He did.
Ice's
He did good
daughters and, like,
for
raping his daughters.
for being out for like fucking 14
That's-
years. He
I
did
would have
amazing.
expected that to be the thing.
But yeah, he started the battle off with like, "Yo, let's get one thing
That's Coney
straight.
Island
I'll
shit.
dick slap your mother."
Okay, all right.
That's it. And then people
He said all
cheers.
3 of his daughters.
Oh
or
yeah, then
something
I'll
like that.
dick slap all 3 of your daughters.
We're
And
like,
everybody's cheering. And he's like,
"Whoa,
and then he's like, everybody make some noise.
Like, don't make us a part of
And I
that.
think after that, some kid in the crowd was like, "Welcome back." I was just like, "Yes, battle rap."
Now, in Nem's defense, I will say, like, that's a very fucked up thing to say. But what makes it a little better is I guarantee you, Ice's kids are all over 20 by now. Like, like,
Yeah.
they're like deep
Nah,
in their 20s.
Nems also
Like,
had some-
He's talking about adults.
Nems had
He's
some
talking
moments
about it,
that were
dog.
fucking dope as shit. He did amazing. Like he had some like
I'm
fucking
just
awesome
playing. I don't
rapping
know that
moments.
to be fact.
But yeah,
I don't know that to be true.
that was a dope battle. You guys should check it out. KOTD.tv. The VOD is available along with day 2, Red Flag versus Laughing Stock, and that battle is fucking awesome. I wish we could watch that battle right now. It's so fucking fun.
Yeah, but fucking Nem's out of pocket for that. Don't get it twisted. I'm not condoning. No, like, you know, Nem,
I mean, it's not like Head Ice took it personally or anything
Yeah.
like that. So.
Well, I mean, that's what you sign up for when you
Yeah, word.
get into
He
a battle.
knows,
It's
he
like
knows.
that's what it is.
There was
And,
some shit afterwards that he said. He told us he's like, I did not like that. He said that in the battle, but he was like,
I should have
he's
fucking
just-
put the
he's there.
chain up
You gotta
because he
act
would have
like
easily took it. It sounded like he
Yeah.
would have kept the chain.
At the beginning, he was like, they were like, Ice is like, he goes first because he's the champ and the opponent usually goes
Yeah,
first.
yeah, and they're like,
Nems
nah.
is like, nah, fuck that. You got to put the chain up if I go first. And then he didn't say anything, but I was like, oh man, that would have nuts.
See, he should have done it because it sounds like he would have fucking won. Like,
Yeah.
what if Nems was like,
I think Head Ice won.
cocksuckers.
Hey, did he have did he have a whole round about the fucking Compton sign shit?
Yeah, he did.
That's fire.
Thank God, because that's what I said. I was like,
Head Ice 3-0.
But Nems went first, and he had something that kind of nullified it.
oh no, there's no way to nullify that.
Kinda
I'm
did.
sorry.
You know
Maybe
what-
if
you know
you're
what
in
he should've
Boston.
I mean, he said what we all knew he was gonna say. He was like, I went out there dolo and fucking tagged up your son and came back unharmed.
Yeah.
Like we knew he was all gonna
Yeah,
say that.
which is the hardest thing you could have said.
Yeah, word, and that kind of nullified
Yeah,
him being like,
fair
you're
enough.
dumb for going out there, and he's like, yeah, well, nobody beat me up, so.
That's the tightest thing. And the only tightest
Yeah,
thing
but
you could
then,
have been like, and if he was like, and fuck that city.
Yeah.
That's the only tighter thing.
yeah. But
it's
Head
good
Ice
that
did
he
have
did
some
it,
funny
though.
thing. Did you watch the apology?
You know I love Compton.
Where Nems is like, yeah, that's like if somebody came and tagged up the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
And then Ice is like, the Statue of Liberty? What? I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, or like if he knows the references of that area.
Yeah.
the Statue of
Like
Liberty.
whatever the Coney Island Ferry, whatever the fucking attraction it is. Like,
Yeah. Good battle, though. You guys should check it out. That fucking whole event's fire as fuck. But, what battle we can watch next, guys? You
didn't
guys
plan
made a
this out?
decision.
You didn't plan this out, you asshole.
I
already picked one.
mean, yeah.
Picked
one.
Tasha's
If,
on
well, if we go world domination,
Oh, yeah,
I was
which-
there for Lopez versus Bender.
Have we watched that? I mean, we watched that.
Have
Bender
you seen
Day.
that one before?
We did.
Oh, on
No,
Watch.
did we?
I don't remember Bender Day.
He
Bender
said,
Day.
Oh,
I don't remember Bender Day.
Bender put that was the Bender.
We was all right.
Yeah,
well,
I was-
let's watch that one then.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's a good
For
one.
the God.
I don't feel like that's one of Bender's strongest battles.
Okay.
What's your like? Is that your favorite World Dom battle?
Oh Jesus.
Come
That's
on,
a-
I know things pop in when
Yo,
I said that.
I was there for so many battles.
You went to
I
World
can't
Dom
even
2?
think.
World Dom
No.
2? Oh,
World
you
Dom
weren't-
3 was my first one.
Okay.
And then wherever Ness battle shotty at, whichever World Dom that was.
That was Blackout.
I've been to like several
Blackout.
blackouts.
Yeah.
Blackout.
I did Flatline.
Blackout.
The one.
You mean Blackout?
DNA Diz.
Yeah, I did
Yo.
the rematch.
Okay.
Let's not watch DNA.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that as special occasion. Everybody always does that, man.
Are you okay?
Yeah, everybody
I'll
always does
fucking
it.
take this place down. You think I'm
gonna
here?
take a lot, the whole
You think
cardboard.
I'm here
Hold on, by the
to
way,
be a part of this shit?
It's a
No.
pinata.
Inside job. Andrew, I got you. We're bringing this whole place down. Destroy the competition from the inside.
They're not taking the 30 frames per second.
Hey, we
comment.
got the.
He texted me. He said, "Break it down. Shut it down."
We got the footage from
Yeah,
the
Nils and
disaster.
Skill versus Roan. That was
Hey,
a
now
dope
that
one
Dan's
too.
not here, let's talk shit about
Nils
him.
is really dope.
Nils
How
and
did,
Roan
how
is
did
dope.
Powder get
Yeah.
his skin glowing in the dark like that?
As editing.
Bangs versus QP. That's
Can you
actually on the
explain
wheel.
that?
We're gonna spin the
How
wheel
about me
after
and
this,
him to
guys.
go
So
head up?
we might watch that.
They all love me. So.
Nah, but you know what? You know what? Also, I want all y'all to know we got the Disaster vs. PDMC freestyle battle footage that I don't know if y'all knew about that, but it was really dope. It was like a freestyle battle over beat, 1 round acapella. It was stupid.
Shut up, turn that beat off. Shut up, yo,
He did really good.
Get rapping.
Yeah, I heard it was tight.
He did really,
I
like,
heard it was
Diz
really
did
tight.
really. You would assume it would be like that because we've seen other Disaster freestyle, but it was like the most.
I was fucking hoping it was like that, homie. I was crossing my fingers and begging that we had a moment of disaster.
Hey, yo, shut the fuck up. Hold on. Turn the beat up.
Tasha, I know you
Yeah.
got some battles that you know a lot of background
he has
info
his
on. I know
moments.
you do.
Well,
Of that.
the only thing because Dan is here, it would be Dan versus Definition.
We can't
because-
do that though.
We don't watch-
need-
we don't
need
watch.
Def here.
We don't watch battles with
Okay,
versus
okay,
other
okay.
people, yeah.
I mean,
Which is good. And we don't. I don't think we watch any.
What
of
about
our
any
battles on
recent
there.
ones? I mean, like there was a ton of recent battles you went to,
Let me
right?
see. What was the last event I went to?
The comedy room.
Rolling.
Before that,
I mean, before that, I'm
did you
trying
go to
think.
the one that you guys did the RB event? Were you there for that? No.
I don't ever get to go to those.
Oh, it's just Hemi that goes out.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay,
she does
word.
all the technical
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know all that. No, I did I went to the URL event and covered that one.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which?
Where?
Oh, the URL of it.
Where Gloomy was a surprise battle, B-Dot versus Emerson Kennedy.
Oh, the traffic. Yeah, traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
That was good. That was a good one. I try to not watch a URL battle because only
Okay.
two of us were
What
there
league
for
am
it.
I sticking to?
Just King of the Dot. We gotta do King of the Dot battle. People
King
are
of the
getting
Dot,
hating that I
okay.
haven't been doing them.
Let me think.
I'm just gonna start throwing out good ones. We can start picking them.
Well, I mean, if we go
that.
way back, Pat Stay versus Holland.
yeah.
That's going way back.
I mean, we haven't watched that.
That's the one
That's
I
a great
show
one.
everyone.
And
to
you're
get
a
the
Nazi.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't fucking help jump me or whatever. the hell
We're
is it?
best friends and you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
That battle was fire, though.
That whole event kicked ass. Dan beat Sketch freestyling in his OT.
Yeah, I did.
World
that.
on one.
We're not watching my battles.
I know we're not. I'm just saying you were there. You
I think she judged for me. No, that was Definition when you judged for me and they were pissed at you.
Oh,
for,
God.
But
I
it was
judged
at
for
the
2
end of the
battles and
day.
people hated me.
You know, the more handsome dude won, and I think that's what people are really looking for in battle rap. You know what I mean?
Judging's a tough gig, dude.
Okay. dope
Especially
King
when
of
you're
the
dealing
Dot
with such a charismatic.
We already watched
dude.
Ilmac Bender. Rowan versus Nils is tight. World on
Oh,
2.
Roan versus Nils. Were you there
Nils
for
wins.
that, Tasha?
Versus. I mean, we've never watched that.
What?
Versus PH, but that's not that's a grind time battle. Versus DNA was tight. Kruger versus Thesaurus. You were there for Vendetta.
Yes.
Yeah. We could.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Christian
Kruger
A
versus
with A.
Sharon was dope too, which you weren't there for. That was World on 2.
Sharon.
Kruger is dope, though. I think he's
Kruger's
slept on
amazing.
a lot.
World on 4 is just not really fun to watch because I did such a shitty job filming it and the audio sucks. Were you there for World on 5?
did such
I'll just be critiquing myself
I
the
think
whole
I
time.
skipped a couple.
I don't want to
I
relive
think
it.
I was
King
there
Dot's
for
first
World on
battle
6.
on
I don't want to
stage.
live that moment
Yeah.
again in my life.
When Rome went for the chain, I was there for that.
When he battled Ilmac?
No. Had I-
Caustic?
No, Caustic. It was Caustic. I was there for that
When
one.
he was defending the chain.
Yeah, yeah.
Word.
Oh, can we not watch that?
Yeah, battles week.
All right.
Yeah, battles week.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna look to the chat to find
Yeah,
a
come
King
on,
of
chat.
the Dot
Say some
battle to watch.
fucking shit.
We could honestly watch a really fucking bad battle right now. Are you guys down to watch a terrible fucking battle?
Yes.
Like a
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
horrible
This is what
battle.
I want.
Oh my
Dude,
God,
this
that's
battle
way
is
to
probably
go.
the worst battle I've ever seen in my
Fire.
life. You will love it.
I love it.
All right.
I love it
That's
already.
all right.
Okay,
That's
Is
uh,
it better than HFK on BET?
Oh, this is gonna be fucking
'Cause-
fun.
'cause-
Oh, that's the best.
Jump
Yo,
the
they're
shot.
like
No, HFK on the fucking morning news.
Yo,
is the
yo,
best.
Okay.
dude, HFK on BET is almost better because he's like, oh, dog, I didn't.
Guys,
get
after this
beat.
horrible
Sorry.
battle, we'll watch a serious battle on the wheel. We
I
just gotta-
wanted the trap
This
beat,
is
sorry.
gonna be fucking entertaining. I couldn't even stand this shit. Everyone's like, no, no, come on, you guys will love this. Trust
What are
me.
we watching?
Trust me, we're gonna watch.
y'all- you motherfuckers need to
Jay
chill
Walker, I think versus.
Let's go.
Jay Walker, where is it? It's Steve fucking posted it. XQZ.
Terrified.
And it's the worst battle ever?
No, it's not. It's like the best.
because it's so bad.
Let's fucking go!
Yeah,
Did you ever watch Mike versus Kilowatts? Just Mike versus Kilowatts?
Let go.
This is it.
Cause Just Mike versus Kilowatts.
Yes.
Let go.
All right. I'm gonna say ahead of time, Travis, I love you, but I'm gonna clown the shit out of everything in this video.
Fire. Wait, hold on. Dexter Duggs.
Dexter versus Jay Walker.
When did this come out?
It's
2009.
2009. This is like when
March.
fucking King of the Dot first
Early.
got started up. They still had the
It's
fucking
the intro.
the theme song.
Yo, we're
the theme
finna
song.
fucking
yes,
turn up to
yes,
the
that's
intro.
what I'm saying. This is
We
the best.
finna up to
Yes.
the intro.
All right.
The best song in battle rap history.
There's so many fucking good things.
Tell
All
me
right.
this is not
All right.
the best
All right.
intro.
You guys ready?
Let's
go.
Jay
We
Walker
need to bring
versus
hype.
Dexter Dunks.
Organic, bring this back.
Bring
I
this
swear to
shit
God.
back for real. Oh my
yeah,
god.
Yeah, you're
The
slipping.
remix.
Oh god, we
This
totally
remix
should.
it.
I should totally like
Hey,
sell them
demand
on
it.
that.
Force it.
Yeah.
Force
A
it
mass
on 'em.
four.
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Avo remix
Yes.
himself.
All right. Oh my god, they're advertising Dead Dead. Motherfucker, I gotta close this.
Let's fucking go.
Days of annotations, man.
Yeah, you can go to.
Something to prove.
You can buy
$2 signs.
This real talk. Leave the bullshit at home. It's not a battle. This a war in the top for the throne. The streets to the stage. Bring the heat to get paid.
Let's go.
Bring the heat to get paid.
Let's go.
Think that you're hot.
Bring your shit to the spot. Put your
Money where your mouth is, King of the Dot.
Hey, yo, what up? Welcome to King of the Dot.
Yes! KOTD!
I missed shit. This shit. This is the real
is the best.
KOTD.
This is the best.
If you was not,
It's 2009 in Canada, so it looks like it's fucking 2007
but they were still
anywhere
had the
else.
grind time brand, bro. They still had the grind time.
Oh, the logo at the beginning. Yeah, I forgot they
Shouts
put
out.
that.
Before-
Ganic wearing a
were
skull bandana.
Yo, it's
Get
fucking old
That's
skull
fine. I
neck
think I
having
own
ass.
Let's be honest.
I own one of those.
Let's be honest. It's the same exact organic. Nothing changed
He does look
at all.
kind of younger, I guess. I don't know.
Same exact
All
guy.
right, let's get into this fucking heater of a battle.
Top edition, volume 1. We got a hot battle about to pop off, man. We're gonna start off with the
Let's
judges.
go.
Hot battle about to pop off.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Man, the
I was
previous
praying
top
that a hot
edition,
battle was
volume
gonna
1,
pop
We got a
off.
hot battle about to pop off, man. We're gonna start off with the judges, so introduce yourself.
Oh yes, and this is where the judges all introduce themselves. You guys
Oh my,
remember this?
thank you,
Yes.
please.
HFK, come check out my Persian rug store.
Alright. Fucking asshole.
Bartone knows those hoes. Don't spill beer.
Yes!
Bartone knows those hoes!
Bartone. Fuck
Remember when
him.
Bartone
What
knew
a
those hoes?
fucking amazing
Hat
judging
Stay's first
panel.
battles against Bartone.
Remember when Bartone always knew
Bartone
those
knows
hoes.
those hoes. Hey, remember when they said Bartone knows.
Oh yeah.
It's your boy Arcane.
Oh my God.
Pain.
Music
Damn,
with
look
a
at
Z
this.
and
It's
a
an
K.
all-star
Dude, he's
judging
bitch.
cast.
Yo, look at this
what
all-star
amazing.
judging.
Amazing judges.
These guys were very
Let's-
soon too cool to be.
Oh,
Alex.
Alex!
Whatever, you do no wrong.
Let
Yo,
go.
what up? Again, I'm your host, Organic, man. We got the rap
Foreigner.
to my right. Introduce yourself.
It's Jaywalk repping 705. Come at me.
Ooh.
Hey, Jay Walker.
That's
Got
what's
some
it.
tight music.
Come at me.
Dexter Dogs.
This kid,
Hey, can we make a prediction right now who's gonna win this fucking
Jay
battle?
Walker.
Jay Walker.
Jay Walker
Jay's
3-0.
gonna fucking obliterate this.
Yeah.
fool.
Jay Walker's gonna obliterate
No,
Dexter
Dexter-
Dunks.
This is also the
Dexter
time
Dunks.
when we all put World Star Hip Hop on every fucking battle.
Yes.
In hopes that
That they would just put it on
They,
their
they
shit.
did though. They were posting
were.
all that. They were
They
posting
were.
hella King of the Dot
Yeah,
battles
they
too
were.
because they're a
Yeah.
Canadian
because
fucking company.
Jordan Tower and shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Is a Canadian
on ya.
dude.
Yeah.
And he had Jug with them.
Yeah.
So he was like, at first we were kind of like a little bit salty. Like,
Yeah.
not really, but it was like, oh, we thought we had the World Star Jug and then them fools. And it
Yeah.
was like, but it was like a whole separate Jug.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we went through the Americans, they went through the Canadians.
Yeah.
Dexter
All right, man,
Dunks
so
is a
Jay Walker decided he's gonna go first.
Yes,
Kook
I'm
of
so
a-
glad we're watching this
Kook
battle.
of an MMA
And
kid.
guys, chill. This is a 7-minute battle, so
Decides to start.
we're gonna be pausing a lot though. I'm just gonna say.
Fire.
Are we gonna be saying
7
pause?
minutes of.
This fool's a fucking handy cam. He's on
Yes.
vacation with his kids.
Bro,
How
that
old is
kid,
this?
that kid with the glasses.
Oh, they just told him, hey, put
Yeah.
that
Hey,
down.
bro, no filming.
That kid is hard as
He's
fuck.
straight up filming a fucking third angle for this battle. We could have
He's
used
gonna be
that.
like, hey, fool. Hey, buddy. Don't cheese my vibe,
How
eh?
old?
See, fam.
10 years?
2009.
Oh, 9 years.
9 years, yeah. Math.
Eat a dick, you flea-bagging asshole.
Alright, I'm gonna turn up a little bit.
Only time Dexter dunks is when he's teabagging Castro. Nobody would doubt me if I said you're faggot. He'd call the coin toss like
Right.
give me head organic.
I'm taking two sips
Dude,
for
I don't
that.
know. It's gonna be bad if we start doing that.
Like give me head organic.
That organic's like, yeah, okay,
And if you
cool,
ever battle
great.
again,
That's
do
what I like
not
to hear.
select a stranger. Whoever thought that Dex was danger apparently hasn't caught wind of Walker, Texas Ranger. Sucks
Do
dicks
not
in his
select a
pics.
stranger. What a
Yo,
fire
who
setup.
says that?
Hey, when it comes to battling, do not select a stranger. Yeah.
Somebody
That's-
you know.
Yeah, that's a
close
real
by, your
English
neighbor.
statement. Yeah, you really say that in
Your
regular
neighbor.
speech.
That's somebody you know, close by. Your
Let's
neighbor.
go. Let's
And
fucking
the
go.
Walker,
Pong.
Texas Ranger. Sucks dicks in his pics, yet he thought he could have rocked me, because he missed his last battle, and he got away scot-free. You're not G.
Yo, close your eyes. Doesn't he sound kind of like early Fresco?
I see. I think that's a huge template for this kid.
Yeah, totally. He
This
sounds
kid's painting
almost
in the-
exactly like fucking Fresco.
Ranger. Sucks dicks in his pics, yet he thought he could have rocked me,
Yep.
because he missed his last battle, and he got away scot-free. You're not G. You're from Grimsby Inn in an inn.
All right, we're gonna have to fucking bring this up for Fredo with the FFF because both of these guys are dressed in the most fucking terrible
Oh, yeah,
ways
yeah.
you could possibly
Incredible
imagine. This
outfits.
fool's got like a fucking sweater vest on with a fucking
Are those
tricolor
colored ski
fucking
masks?
Target fucking skull shirt and a purple fucking hat, like fucking
Yeah,
Mighty
a
Ducks
purple
hat.
Dodgers
He
hat,
got on
by the way,
vacation when
too.
him and his fucking family went to Anaheim to fucking Disney World.
Let's
or
talk.
Disneyland
Let's talk
or
about the
whatever fuck.
vertical Volcom hat that
Yes,
fucking
fucking-
Luke has on.
This
with his
fucking idiot.
With his telegraph. with his telegraph
Fucking
ab.
idiot.
His telegraph ab from Zebra.
His fucking-
MMA fucking studs in his ears.
His fucking studs, his fucking stretched ears, his fucking faux tattoo arms on his fucking
Yeah,
white
with
jacket.
his Christian Audige.
You fucking
Christian
idiot.
Audige streetwear.
You fucking moron.
Fucking
All
tap
right.
out. Fucking lime green military edition tap out.
Get him!
With a
Burn
fistful of
Hurley.
candy for the kid who's missed his last battle.
Hey,
he
and
got
this
away
fool has
scot-
so much material about this fool getting his dick sucked
No,
or
that's
sucking dicks
all
or
this
like
battle is
this.
about.
This fool is just saying that shit over and over again. Like it's become excessive.
Free. You're not G. You're from Grimsby Inn in an indie band with a fistful of candy for the kid is in your minivan. It's a pity, man, and then it'll take its toll. I want this fag to know that I could stick an entire flag and pole inside the gaping hole of those disgusting stretched out and sagging loaves.
Stretched out and sagging low.
Yeah, but you know
His
the funniest
nose
thing
is
about
Hey,
Jay
Tasha,
Walker
what-
now, Jay Walker's trying to be like a fucking like a suave, like a
Yeah.
fucking smooth
He's
rapper
doing-
now.
he's doing a
He's like done a fucking 180.
Yeah, I can put my dick in your earlobe. It'll fit.
Have you ever been into a dude with stretched out lobes?
She for sure has. She for sure
No,
has.
never once. A guy with stretched out. Hey, I hope you don't
Damn,
mind.
called out.
No.
I hope you don't mind my lobes are stretched.
That fool of Uncle Weirdo.
Stretched out and sagging lows.
Lobes.
I saw this truth in confession booth molesting youth. Preacher became his teacher when he found out he molests them too. And question group, who the hell cares about his health care? When I win your money, say farewell to your welfare. Yo, when it's on Dexter Dog.
Dexter's ready to get it in. He's ready to get it in. Can I get the dot? Let's go.
Farewell to your welfare.
Dexter Duck
Yo,
is
when
just
it's on
fighting.
Dexter Dog. I have machetes to chop meat.
Yes! This is already gonna be the best battle in the world.
Dexter won.
That fool says I have machetes to chop.
I have machetes to chop meat. Okay. Sever your body. Worse than Bernardo did. The Leslie Mahaffey. We all know Jesse's a small dweeb, and he's really preppy and scrawny. I'll have sex with his mommy and get her to do the rest of my laundry. And you'll sweat in the hot seat when you confess that you got beat. by the best in the dot scene, next to the top seed. And this guy was applying there to his vagina hair, and he'll take pride and care till it's nice and bare. And your anal bleeds from
Dude, Travis is loving this, by the way. I'm loving Organic's reactions, dog.
Hey, this kid is cooking, bro. Dexter 1-0, easy.
Travis is so happy, man.
Hot seat,
killing him.
The best that you got beat by the best in the dot scene,
Dexter
to the top seed. This guy was applying there to his vagina hair, and he'll take pride and care till it's nice and bare. And your anal bleeds from anal beads, and you'll never be sting freeze like Dunks can. And when his wrist is beating nutsack, he'll be like, give it to me, come fast, when he's giving guys the Cincinnati front hand.
Yo, my G.
He's tweaking.
My G.
Give it to me, come fast.
My G. He said, when you're jerking someone so fast.
Hey, Disaster
Oh, yo.
wanted to fight this kid.
Primo, thank you, man.
Oh, thanks, my G. Hey, fuck yeah. Thanks
I know
for tuning
Disaster
in.
wanted to fight this kid.
Yo, that fool.
Who, that guy?
He did.
What do you
Disaster,
mean? Why?
in
Because
real
he
life
was
wanted
the
to-
top seed?
Yeah, because he's Dexter the top seed.
Because he had the king of the dot shape.
When
Look at his face
the
right
King
there.
Of the dot
Oh
forum,
my fucking
they
God,
had,
no
like,
wonder
on their
someone wanted to
website
fight
they
him.
had like a little chat forum. And
Oh,
like,
he's talking shit.
Yeah, and he was like, "All the Americans are trash in grind time. Like, I'll fuck Disaster up and beat him
my
up." He's
God.
and Disaster
What
was
the
like,
hell?
there's like an avatar of his face, and it is like, I just see his face, and I just want to fold it.
my
That's what I remember him saying. He wanted to kill Dexter Dunks.
Come fast when he's giving guys the Cincinnati front hand. And he'll beat your dick till the semen spits. And you
He'll beat your dick till the semen spits.
Yo, that's like your anal bleeds from anal beads.
Yo, this guy's fucking.
This guy does not have one non-homosexual bar. It's
And-
all
Trio.
homosexual shit.
Dude, and the thing
Trio.
He's a badass. Smack.
What people don't realize about
Male
this
on
shit,
male rape is hard.
it's just this guy thinking of this shit by himself
Yeah,
in his
exactly.
room. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe his
Yeah.
anal bleeds
Maybe
from anal
he'll
beads.
come
He'll
God.
come fast.
But
Needless to
like,
say,
what would I
I'm
say?
about it.
hold on,
This
bro.
is awesome.
Hold on. Why my man's got the Reds jersey on and he talking about a Cincinnati front hand?
Get out of
Go.
here, fool.
Let's go, Primo.
One more reason to hate this
Since
dude.
Uno was in the building.
We out here.
nutsack, he'll be like, give it to me, come fast, when he's giving guys the Cincinnati front hand. And he'll beat your dick till the semen spits.
Then what?
And you know he'll make a feast of it. And this guy's
He'll
so
make a
broke as
feast of
fuck,
it? Oh my
his
God.
home in winters is coat and gloves.
Alright, man,
Is that
it's
English?
walking around too.
His home in
This
winters
whole-
is.
Is a northern dialects? Like that fucking
Look at this fool's fucking stupid
man, it's
pirate
Jay
fucking
Walker.
sweater, dude. I
Alright.
hate his guts.
Top of round two, obviously, Dexter Dunks. Murder that fucking round.
Speaking the first.
We all
nation
know that
language.
fucking Jaywalker comes and other stuff.
This homo's a no-show.
Let's go! Fucking 3-0!
That's the only
coming out
way you can
swinging.
respond to that
Alright,
is
man, it's
this
coming out
homo's a
This
no-show.
homo's a no-show.
Okay.
Like Big Mac is. I guess his fate's to get ate like Big Mac did. I hope you know, Pinocchio, you're not on my level. You and your nose bone should go home. Let me battle Geppetto. He had on stilettos and I'm surprised that he showed. He does have balls. Too bad they don't give out prizes for those. You'd be surprised what I know.
What?
Some Canadian fair thing.
He does have balls. Too bad they don't give out prizes for
Hey,
those.
Bud said how much to skip this round.
Hey, because I think everybody, you
No.
know.
Pay $2.
Yeah, I
This is
think
the
in
best
every
battle in the world.
in every
That's not
province
enough,
they have a
Shane.
fair, you know, and you get prizes for growing.
Pigsty, if you're in the
different
chat,
kinds of
explain
things.
everything to us
You
right
know,
now.
let them know. Hey, it's
Battle
a Canadian
Geppetto.
thing.
He had on stilettos and I'm surprised that he showed. He does have balls. Too bad they don't give out prizes for those.
No, we only give them
You'd
for
be surprised
pies
what I
and
know.
fine
You were
grown
moshing in pits and rocking a kiss, then frosting your tips, then glossing your lips. I'm awesome at this, but Dawson's a bitch. Oh shit, a Caucasian with weak rhymes. You'd have a better chance against that hot Asian that keeps time. And we
Oh, where's that bitch?
What?
You don't remember the hot
Everything
Asian?
makes no sense. He called
No,
him
that-
Dalsim, and then he says you have a better chance with hooking up with a hot girl.
No, no, you don't remember that bitch you're talking about?
No.
There's
He's
a
fucking
big-
PvP's girlfriend is what he's talking about.
The fine Asian chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. That's not like a fucking diss. He's like, you have a
He
better
wasn't-
chance having sex with a woman. Okay.
Which we all know is no.
We all know
Yeah,
girls
so
is gay as hell.
Hopefully you can
About the
come
ultimate
fast.
insult.
We all know getting girls.
Did you hear what Alfie said?
Getting
He said
girls
it's
is
about
gay.
the ultimate insult when you really think about it.
Dexter dunks. I've seen this queer with a mirror. He likes to flex. I've seen this queer.
He's got like a pre-Jonai thing going on.
I'm
too.
impressed that he avoids the word faggot pretty well. Oh man!
You can just tell he's about to drop in a
Yo, the only gainer click you have on Jane and Finch is the ones that hide in the alley while they bang their fix. And I hope you've noticed that when my voice attacks, it leaves your noted raps torn and—
Oh my god!
When my voice
attacks,
My voice attacks.
the
I hope
verbally
you've
vicious.
noticed that when my voice attacks, it leaves your noted raps torn in half. And this guy blows his dad and chokes it back
He wrote
till
down
his lips are
freestyles.
pressed against his scrotum sack. And he'll grope your shaft if your boner's fat. And he loves to moan and gasp.
Yo, you know what would be the best thing?
Please.
If like we did this
And he'll grope your
if these
shaft.
battles accidentally happened at like an area where there was like a huge homosexual
Don't grope my
population
shaft.
and they were like selling each other to
shaft
the gay
groping.
guys in the
I just do
crowd.
it myself.
It's like this guy will do this. Well, he'll actually do this, and
stand
everybody's
there
like,
while I grope my
"Oh,
own
who do we want more?" Because it seriously sounds like he's advertising who fucks better.
Yeah, right.
He'll grope your shaft if your boner's fat. And he loves to moan and gasp every time he takes a load in the ass. And you know, this
Look
guy
at Organic's
hides
face.
the salami
He's the only one who's
inside of his
smiling.
body. And you smell like really bad ball sweat. And look like Al Pacino had a baby with Alec Baldwin. You better start to pack.
What? No! What the fuck?
Thinks I said bring
No!
Like a very young baby.
Who? Alec
Like a
Baldwin had a
super
baby with
baby. Like,
Ball sweat. And look like Al Pacino had a baby with Alec Baldwin. You better start to pack it all in. Because I'm like Lennox Lewis and this is the Taj Mahal
hold on.
ring.
Wait. Alec Baldwin, pack it all in.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. This is the best battle you guys will ever see.
So good.
Because I'm like Lennox Lewis and this is the Taj Mahal ring.
Baby.
And yo, his penis size is a millimeter wide.
No.
Yo, Lush, you
He's
ever
a
think
grower,
about
not a
getting back in the
shower.
ring?
No, baby, but I love you anyway.
He said no, baby.
Sorry.
Mahal ring. And yo, his penis size is a millimeter wide.
'cause you
and
don't
it
want
looks
someone
like
to
a
tell you your
peanut
penis
hides
size is a
between his
millimeter
thighs.
wide.
And even
Still my
Jesus
heart.
Christ would tease this guy's penis size.
Yo, he said penis size twice in that
He said
bitch.
Jesus
He totally did.
Christ.
He totally did. He said penis size a millimeter
then
wide.
he
Even
said,
Jesus Christ would tease this
would
guy's
tease-
penis
hold on.
size.
Jesus Christ would tease this guy's penis size.
That's actually pretty fucking cool.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's pretty good, man.
Hey.
That's
Dexter,
pretty good.
Dexter, you won that.
King of the dot champ.
Famous Dexter.
Size.
Dexter.
Yo,
Bartone loves
Jesus
it.
Christ, penis size.
Oh, he did this.
He snapped.
Sassy snap.
The
I'm
prep
not
snap.
fond of your song. Don't ask me to be on it. You're supposed to eat the pizza, you greasy fuck, not sleep on it. Although he's got me on it, I'm still like if you freed Sonic on speed, chronic, and 3 tonics. I'm demonic, you're a gimmick with sad flows. You imitate Castro and I mimic my shadow. Take a minute to laugh though, cause he's known as a bad boy. Your parents gave you an easy bake to play with as a bath toy. Like a bad boy, he considers himself worthless. He went to a massage parlor, they told him it's self-service. His image is a rotten slob. For that one time when he had gotten off with cotton swab while on the job. To make it worse, his mom would watch, they not to stop, and afterwards she'd bob his knob. Quite away, fellas, a job's a job.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
It's the multi. This is
Compare me to
the
Ben
death of
Affleck or
multis.
Ben Stiller. You look like my pet blizzard with the nose of Bette Midler.
Did he touch his face?
Yeah. It's on Daddy Ducks, man.
He actually touched his
I
face?
caught this guy jacking off cats and dogs. And he was grabbing cock till he blasted off their magic sauce. And he caught it in his mouth. And he hacked and coughed. So I clapped, applauded, and laughed a lot because you remind me of David Hasselhoff, except with half the cock. This guy sits behind his Macintosh.
He's
and
seen
chats to
Dave.
Brock.
He's seen David
exactly
Hasselhoff's
that.
dick.
All those.
You remind me of him. You're built well, but you don't have nearly the size of dick he has.
Half the cock. Half
All
the
those
cock.
scenes running in Baywatch. I can see. I
Grabbed his
analyzed
cock
the dick.
till he blasted off their magic sauce, and he caught it in his mouth, and he hacked and coughed. So I clapped, applauded, and laughed a lot, because you
Do
remind
you understand what this fucker's saying right now?
Magic
He's
sauce.
saying he jacked off cats and dogs, and then he caught their semen in his mouth, which he's referring to as magic sauce. And then he's saying like, and then for some reason he's just like, plus you got half the dick of David Hasselhoff. But
Dexter
that's
does.
essentially
Yo,
like,
Dexter, seriously, if you're like alive still, like hit me up. Battle on Ruin Your Day. I will
Yes.
fucking book this.
We need
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Dexter versus Moss Jones.
Yes.
No.
Nah, dude. Honestly, one battle I really want to book on Ruin Your Day, really fucking bad, is Aspire versus Moss Shelton.
Oh,
I'm surprised it
that's
hasn't
goat
happened.
level. That's a GOAT level battle.
Yeah.
Right there.
Compare me to Ben Affleck or Ben Stiller. You look like my pet
Stiller.
lizard with the
Stiller,
nose of Bette
Stiller.
Midler.
I don't know why I used to hate these scams.
No,
They're so good.
I caught this guy jacking off cats,
Cats
and
and
dogs.
dogs.
And he was grabbing cock till he blasted off their magic sauce. And he caught it in
Cats
his
and dogs.
mouth. And he hacked and coughed.
In his
So I
mouth.
clapped,
And he
applauded,
hacked
and laughed a
and
lot because you remind me of
Reminds me
David
of-
Hasselhoff. Except with half the cock. And this guy sits behind his Macintosh and chats to broads that are fat and large, wearing strapless bras, and has webcam sex jams while he's whacking off. And man, he even plays with plastic dolls.
dude.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm like, what else would you be doing? Sex jams, reading a book.
Bro,
What the fuck?
Cam sex jams while he's whacking off. And man, he even plays with plastic dolls that are a half foot tall. And fuck you, when this battle's on, I'm like a rabid dog. Cause I'll crack your jaw with so many jabs across, you collapse and fall and have to crawl. And then I'll fuck your ass with cattle prods.
Why?
Dude,
Sir! Sir! Excuse me, sir!
Yeah, we've
Why
come
would you
a
do
long
that?
way.
He's like a
We've
rabid
come a long
dog.
way since then.
And then I'll
We really
fuck
have.
your ass with
And then
cattle
I'll
prods.
fuck your ass!
That punch and reek,
man.
I can tell you only brush your
Dude, look at Bartone after he says that. He nods like that's like some like
Yeah,
like
that was nice.
worthy
Like,
line.
back to back,
ass
eh?
with cattle prods. And by that pungent reek, I can tell you only brush your teeth once a week. And I'll use your girl's face as my personal sperm bank. Because we all know that dirtbag loves a nice squirt spray in her face.
What the fuck are you
Throwing shots, bro? I'll come out of
Cadence.
retirement.
Dexter
Stand against that fire.
RYD, let's go.
You've
Secret
just-
bots.
you've
as
just-
well as
Damn.
You fucking masturbate with half the grade? People that exaggerate. And then when you see your mom, you splash your face with acid mace. I don't know what.
I gave Magic AIDS.
You're the one that gave Magic AIDS from having AIDS.
Is that the same dude?
No, it was Matt.
Battle
He
Rhapsody.
gave $5.
Thank you, man. Matt, $5.
Battle
Love you,
rap.
bro.
Go. Let's go.
All right.
Finish this trash.
That was the end of the battle.
Oh, did he
This is
finish it
the
with that
best
magic?
battle you will ever see on Watch. Thank you to
Best.
XQZ for showing me this. I was gonna make this a
I
daily
gotta go
spice,
with Dexter
but this is
Dunst
gonna
on
be a
that.
daily spice now. This Watch episode. So,
I gotta go with that. It's a dumb song.
Dumb.
all right. So
Yeah, Dexter got that.
He said, "I'll fucking jack off
You
cats and dogs."
are gonna spin the wheel
All right.
because you came from the farthest.
Yay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll bring it over to you.
All right. Awesome. Let's
All right.
do it.
So,
Spin the
couple things about the
wheel
wheel.
of destiny.
a couple things about the wheel. We spin it to sitcom theme songs. So,
Ooh.
choose the theme song.
Oh, shit. What is the theme song that everyone knows?
I know
Nobody-
every single
Nobody's
theme
done
song.
Family Matters yet. That's like
Oh
one I'm
my
like, what the
God,
fuck,
Family
why is that?
Matters is
Okay, I'll just
cracking.
list off. People have done Doug, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, SpongeBob.
Bunch
It's
of fucking children.
mostly
around
cartoons.
here. No TGIF. No one's
done
busted
some-
out like Perfect
They've done
Strangers
some
or
Mr.
fucking.
Belvedere. or
No one
stuff
did
like
Fresh
that.
Prince?
Hey, growing
Fresh
pains
Prince?
Oh,
is
nobody's done
fire.
that. Do you want to do that?
Fresh
Okay,
Prince?
all right.
Everyone knows Fresh Prince.
Fresh
All
Prince.
right.
That's fire.
Okay,
It is.
let me cue it up.
My name is
Growing
Tasha
Pains, which one's Growing
Primo
Pains?
Valentino.
Show me that
Smile, ooh, show me that smile. It's another minute on you crying.
Step by
Come on.
step, that
I know
was
every,
Okay,
I know
somebody
every one, bro.
press spacebar for me because I have to like hold the wheel.
You press the space bar for him.
All right,
All right.
and then spin it whenever the fucking beat
Lush.
drops.
As long as
When the beat drops, spin it.
All right.
Okay, hit it.
Ready?
Yeah, we're waiting on you.
You gotta hit the guitar.
We're waiting.
You gotta give a real muscle.
All right,
Now,
I'm gonna wait till he comes in.
double drop.
Nobody's in there.
All about how life got switched to the
Good spin.
right there.
Those
Two. All right, now I gotta look up
All right.
what 2 is.
This fool was just spray painting an F
Now
over
he has
another
to use
F.
the secret
Thanks, Frank.
decoder.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days.
Cooling out, max and relaxing out, cooling out, shooting some b-ball outside of school, and a couple of guys. It was up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and my mom got scared. She said, "You moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab.
Oh shit!
Oh, this is
Oh,
the
shit,
long
this is the
version.
one.
This is the long version. Get
damn
this
it.
shit out of here.
Look what we're watching.
I don't have
guys.
time for this
What are
shit.
we watching?
We're watching a battle suggested by Nakaya.
Ooh.
Shout out Nakaya. We're watching
Caddy
Cadillac
versus
Ron
A.B.
Hoggish.
Hoggish. Woo! Wow. It's
good.
It's like he
So
knew I was
very
gonna
good.
be
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Hell
It's
yeah.
like
The
Nakaya
wheel
knew.
has spoken.
Oh, beautiful. You know what? Fuck, this would have been the first time that we ever didn't watch a caddy battle that I was here. Every time I've ever been here, we watched a caddy battle, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think every single time. Yeah. Fucking gang, that's like the heavens fucking sending a message like, oh bro, you forgot something. All right,
Yeah.
let's go. This battle's
Did they
fucking
get
crazy.
yanked off? Is that
This
back
is
on
the
now?
battle that this
Oh, yeah,
fool
Rap
was
Grizzly released it, right?
what? Caddy in this? In Hoggish?
You talking about the animal Well, I think.
I'm like, this is mine, and we would never get rid of this battle. This battle is a piece of magical history. This is a Hemo Rage Caddy bleeding in this battle for no reason. AP9, I invited AP9 to this event, and AP9 was looking at me like, what the fuck did you invite me
You
to?
won him over too.
Oh, he enjoyed it. He enjoyed it.
Was this testosterone caddy?
Yeah, this
Oh,
one-
yeah,
this
this is
was-
testosterone
Hemo
caddy
Rage
for
does
sure.
Steroids
667.
caddy.
Andrew.
Cole.
What up? Okay, we're gonna watch
Let's go.
Cadillac Ron versus AB Hoggish from what version of bots?
Damn, this shit got 108,000 views. Shouts. Bots, this is BOTZ2. AB Hoggish is locked up forever.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah, forever locked up. So we'll never be seeing AB Hoggish again.
So
I don't
this
know,
was,
maybe unless he comes out in 25 years and wants the battle.
This
Since
was
I
on-
didn't- Since I didn't say that, the crazy thing is, yeah. So this is a battle with two people you will never see again.
Wow, that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. One, you know, Caddy's gone, and
Yeah.
AB Hoggish. You know, I think it's
Damn.
like he got a 25 to the whole thing.
Shit, man, that's
I
unfortunate.
know he got like a he got the
Really?
stretch. Yeah.
Oh,
The
Oh,
whole
shit.
thing, the
California's
whole
got some
thing.
fucked up laws.
Well, yeah.
Man, that sucks. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Bots too.
Yeah.
Bots
That's the
too.
thing though. Like I would say this when a lot of people like judge artists for being like specifically what the fuck they are in practice and music and shit, and then they're like, oh, this fool got arrested for doing this thing. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, he's been rapping about doing that thing this whole fucking time. Like,
Yeah.
you're really surprised that he lived up to the fucking expectation of what
Well,
he's
here's the-
been saying he's been fucking doing the whole time. You know
So
what I mean?
you dealt with Hoggish. He was very professional, right?
Fucking
always super
great
on
guy.
point.
Great guy.
And he was always super professional. dealing
Cool
with me.
cat.
Here's the craziest story about
Smooth
him.
motherfucker.
He showed up at an event in LA slightly before this, you feel me? And he was, when he was battling, I forget who it was, but it was at one of the Caddy Absurd LA Riot events. And this fool had gotten shot and went to the battle and did the battle before going to the hospital. He was like, well, when I go to the hospital, I'm going to be here for too long. I know I have enough. I'll be all right. It was just a leg shot. So that fool is a
gangster, dude. That's fucking
he's
awesome.
definitely
Yeah,
pretty-
man.
Yeah.
The realest one.
Like
One of the realest
straight up
ones.
Jesse Ventura, like I ain't got time to bleed.
Yeah, you got motherfuckers like puking because they're stressed
Yeah,
out
yeah.
because they took
I can't
too
do
much
the battle.
Adderall.
I'm hungover.
Yeah. And then this motherfucker got shot.
Shot. Yeah, does the
So,
battle. Shout out
definitely
AB
one of the
Hoggish.
more-
That's crazy.
One of the more managed things I've seen in my tenure.
But Bots 2, this was
This was the first event that we did ourselves. This was just when we decided, all right, we don't need voice box anymore. We're just gonna put this shit on our own channel.
The first one was voice box. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was the
in
first
that warehouse.
Shouts out to Chuck.
In a warehouse.
Swagger tattoo.
Went there with my girlfriend. This is like I think the first battle I brought my girlfriend to. Which
Fire.
This was box 2.
Hey babe, check this out.
Yeah,
that's how you knew she was a keeper.
And she's the blackout voice. So
yeah. There you go.
But yeah, this whole event was tight. Dan versus Rome was on the card. Remy D versus Deadman. Fredo versus.
Fuck, no idea, man.
Maybe he didn't battle.
Maybe he didn't because he battled Reverse Live on the first one.
Word.
But I don't know. It was classic bots.
Bird bars.
Yeah, this is you versus Rome, right?
Bird bars.
Like
yeah.
The birth of bird bars.
Which is so funny that it was so shitty that day, and then it's become such a thing. Like so many people have done bird bars, and like. I definitely turned it around.
You took
and made
advantage of it, right?
That's what I always did in battle
I
rap.
remember I pulled up in the rental Mustang. I was off.
I remember that day so well. Yeah, you, Joe Cutter were there. Yeah.
AP9 was there, bro.
AP9,
so fire.
I love AP9.
He's the man, dude. Yeah. He's such a cool cat.
Super
dope. He even though he fucking roots for the Vegas Knights. And fucking anybody who roots for a team, you fucking root for a team that's a year old, bro, and you used to live in the general vicinity of the Sharks. Like, go.
You take that personal.
Take it real personal, guys.
The Sharks the only hockey team in the Bay?
Yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah. Well, it's hockey, so
whatever.
I'm just kidding. I love hockey.
Whatever.
I played hockey. That was like the only sport I fucking liked a lot.
Of course you did.
All right, bro. Let's get the fuck into it. Fast forward through all these sponsors. I remember everybody's really tan at this event too because it was like the fucking dead summer.
Dead summer, so we're all like burnt up a little
everybody's
bit.
Like fucking sunburned.
Welcome to battle.
See this?
Oh, you know what's tight is I wasn't in this battle, huh? I was just like around fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, I remember when I first saw Caddy come in and his head was bleeding and we were like, "What happened to you?" And he was just like, "Nothing. What are you talking about?" I was like, what the fuck? And then but this was before he did the whole thing against Ray Vicious where I understood what he was doing. Like at this point, I was like, I thought he got in a fight or something, and I was like, are you like okay? Because it looked kind of bad, you know?
No, he was bleeding a little bit from his forehead and his chest.
He cut his chest and then he like the side of his head.
Yeah, specifically.
Y'all know it was AP9 that fucked Ice-T's bitch Coco.
Yes.
So that's an interesting
That's
thing
hard as fuck.
That is also interesting.
Z2, I am your main fucking man, Caustic, on my left side.
Fucking San Jose version of the bunker right here.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
5 years.
I don't smoke crack, motherfucker. I sell it. Hard time. The Zay, is you active? Yeah. No. The Zay, is you active?
That's straight from the King of New York right there.
Kosher, King
Yeah, also, another significant thing about this battle wasn't this the first
Look
battle.
how fucking good these fools did on the first event that they ever.
That's what I'm fucking about to say. God damn it, Jesus Christ, the Moist Mob. It's their first event, right?
In that video.
Stole your thunder, baby.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Son of a
so
bitch.
much fucking mob.
But yeah, the guys that do all the amazing production for Counterproductive, this was their first event, right?
This was the first one. Well, technically,
Andrew's first event, I think.
well, it wasn't because the first one was supposed to be done by VoiceBox, but they ended up only using Andrew's footage. But he didn't edit it.
Yeah.
They edited it
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
uploaded it to their channel.
Yeah.
So this was the first one that they shot and they edited.
Yeah.
And after that, it was like, bro, look at this shit in fucking
Yeah.
whatever 2000.
You can also tell like they learned a lot from this event too. Like
So
the color
much.
doesn't match, you know. But
Everything.
it still looks fucking incredible. For,
They event to event have gotten
Yeah,
so
it's
much
just, like,
better.
progressing.
That's just
every single
crazy
time.
right there.
Yeah, shout out Moist Mob, Kyle and Andrew. You guys are the shit.
They're the best.
NYC.
Yo, my man.
Sir, sock motherfucking Wheezy, put him in a box and say easy.
Really?
We out here, man. I'm about to get into a crazy
Go
battle,
walk.
man. Let's go.
Don't get caught up, my man.
AP9, I'm in my business. Hold on. Ice-T, my partner, fucked your bitch.
Jesus.
Not to put anyone on Front Street.
He's not right.
No fingerprints. They shit.
Yes, I was feeling myself.
said no fingerprints, no fingerprints.
I was feeling myself hard.
This fool's on all this shit.
Man, hey, on my left hand
Listen.
side, representing Stockton, repping that jungle shit.
Man.
Please make some noise for my
I miss
homeboy
Molly
AP
Rush.
Huggish.
Bring back Molly.
Feel some type of way.
Yo, and I'm all right.
On my right hand side, Maquina Muerte zone. Give it up. Motherfucking Cadillac.
The sponsor
look like
gave
a
me a
bitch.
t-shirt.
I look like a fucking bitch.
bitch. Mummy Fashion Show.
Man,
you
this is
feel
my
me?
favorite era of Cat. He looks
Yo.
fucking awesome during this era.
Way
His
to go.
fucking wife beater, like in the awesome haircut.
Yo, it's all about the sponsor gave him a
muscles.
t-shirt to
Iguana
wear,
got some
and he
chest
just like
muscles
holds
popping.
it. He holds it up because he cut himself, so he wants you to see all the blood.
This is iguana hair steroid
nobody-
daddy.
Oh, that is hilarious. They didn't wear the shirt.
No, he just held it up.
Ain't nobody
Look
cool.
at Avo back there.
Ain't nobody
He has
cool.
no idea.
Shout out, ain't nobody cool. It's dope.
Mummy Fashion Show.
Has
you
no
feel
idea
me,
what he took his lady to go
motherfucker,
see right now.
McKinney, bitch. Elephant Graveyard. Nutrex Research Laboratories off of that goodness. You feel me?
That's that hoop shit. All right, he obviously came from much farther away. Caddy.
Cost of going to
Because it was like 2015, man.
It is tails. We got first round on Cadillac Raw. Pay attention, y'all. Yeah.
Hold it down. Hold it down.
He's a fucking
Already amazing.
He's the best.
There's like one person talking.
He
Hold
said-
it down.
Hold it down. Hold it down.
Threat. It's a fucking threat.
Hold it down. Hold it down. Motherfucker.
Fools were frightened of him.
You look like an extra from a Hotel Rwanda sequel. That five head remind me of a misshapen jalapeno. Cause your head's all pointy in the front and dented in the back. You look like your mom used Hennessy and Jack to say pregnancy is whack. Motherfucker, the effects of your mother's drug use during her pregnancy have been bothering you for years. She called her Quaaludes prenatal vitamins and gargled them with her beard. Judging how your eyes don't align properly with your ears, it's safe to say that's a sign that your fetal alcohol syndrome was moderate to severe.
God damn. This is a moderate to
You were
severe.
conceived to an Andre Nicotina tape. On a car seat in the Fillmore. The only thing your biological mother ever told you was, I'm sorry you weren't stillborn.
So
You
raw,
slithered
dude.
out of that putrid purple pussy.
Oh, there we go, Caddy.
I said you slithered out of that
I
putrid
said you gotta
purple
repeat it.
pussy. Greasier than cheese steaks and Crisco. Dripping in amniotic fluid that smelled like peach-flavored Cisco. This trick baby was never loved. His mom was too busy freebasing disco, but she was a hard-working hooker. Popped him out and still turned 3 dates in Frisco.
Fuck.
I said this Crip gets anxiety when he watches Maury. What, you thinking you're gonna see your dad? I mean, your parents had so many STDs, it makes sense that you grow up to be a crab.
Fuck.
His eyes so squinty you can't even tell when he's talking to you. I guess this is what happens when
You know
Shaka
anything that
Zulu
offended
eats
me?
too
You
many
said
ramen
crab?
noodles.
Yeah.
And they told me he was
Yes.
biracial. I was like, so what? That just means he was born with his fro stuck in a bowl cut. His mom told him to get his own lunch because he thought that would make him a grown-up, so he showed up with spoiled kimchi and a watermelon fruit roll-up. Hold up. See, I don't think you know AB, but when you gonna face me, AB stands for the Brotherhood, and I don't think you know AB. And when you got out on parole lately, I heard you had the whole AB in your whole AB. So let me get it straight. Once again, you don't know AB. Now I'm gonna put on my business tie. What's up, little guy? I can tell that you're part gook without looking at them little eyes. But I ain't gonna sympathize, I'll let this bitch decide. So, do you want your chicken fried or with some sweet and sour mixed inside? Cause I could cast you as 2 villains in a double feature Nazi flick where you're like a kamikaze Crip that drops 40s instead of bombs and shit. I'm working 2 minorities at once, bitch. Kill them on some sloppy shit. And when I stop your teeth out on the curb, I'll make sure it's a karate kick. All BS aside, remember when you almost fought Bricks? That shit got stopped quick because both of you realized you were Fox kids. Wait, Bobby's World Fox kids.
Fuck.
I am not Bricks. Don't get those chopsticks in a knot, bitch. You talk shit, raise a fist, and Jaden Smith get drop kicked.
Shit. Caddy, fuck, was
I
killing
said I
this
heard you're
round.
black and Asian. That's hard. I don't know how you survived it. You're like the only motherfucker that could steal a car and not know how to drive it.
Fuck.
That's fucking crazy.
Survived it. You're like the only motherfucker that could steal a car and not know how to drive it.
AP9 like that one.
Hey, dude, I'm
I don't
saying,
know if y'all understood the
like,
magnitude of all that.
you gotta understand, like, Caddy was, what he was doing right there is like exactly what we be praising Arsenal for all the fucking time. He was like, what's the way to be the most disrespectful to the person that I'm battling? You know what I mean? Like, and this fool would sacrifice what people thought of him to get to the fucking core of like destroying his opponent. You know what I mean? He was a fucking performance artist. You know what I'm
not gonna
saying?
lie, it's not shit that I would say, but it was hella fucking hard. And it's
Dude, everything he said from the, like at some point it just turns, definitely. Like at the like purple pussy Cisco amniotic fluid point, it's like, oh shit, now we getting real racist. And then at some point he starts talking about like the Aryan Brotherhood and shit. And this is the thing is
Then
he
again, if you
knows
smelled
that
amniotic
this
fluid,
fool
that's not
has
that
been
bad.
locked up like he's been locked up.
Yeah,
like
so
he
he knows.
knew that about
Yeah.
Hoggish. So like he wouldn't have said that shit to somebody else who hasn't done like Cali real like yard time.
Yeah.
So like and so he's saying that he's perfectly like I'm gonna fuck this dude's head up. You know what I mean? And like to the point too where I think like fools were sketch off Caddy. So this fool came in covered in blood, like to where like if you're gonna make a decision to fight me. You know what I mean? Like it ain't gonna
just
be.
take it as some. You're right, fool, and I take it as some street shit, like with Caddy, and I guess because I'm from out here, from LA, and I've seen characters like Caddy out here and grew up with them, so it's not that outside the box for me to picture a street scenario with that type of person, which a lot of people have a hard time digesting, so they're like, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, but everything he's saying for what he's putting out there is completely in the pocket and like is a good addition to it, and that's why it ain't bothering anybody that's really about
Yo,
their
what
life out
the
here.
thing is,
like Hoggish.
Wait till you see these fools after the battle. Or it's
You
like what
wouldn't
you
see
don't
upset
see
about
is
it. You don't see Dre Vicious upset. These are like known gang
no,
members
and they're
shit.
fucking like stoked on Caddy, and like I got an interview with them.
It's fucking like it's the lame fucking academic ass. Oh, I'm gonna analyze it. People of every race who have objection with that shit. Yeah.
Well, and it's
but
so
if you,
funny.
if you really from the hood out here, you might not like it, but you'd be like, oh, okay, that's that fucking white boy Peckerwood whoop-de-whoop shit. You feel me? And with essays and whoop-de-whoop and like that shit that we've seen. Just like you see a dude like Ohms, he's in the pocket for his character out here. You feel me? You see it, but other people they would see it and it might not make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way these fools interacted with each other after the battle says everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was love.
Handshaking. AB Hoggish is like, man, what the fuck? You said some fucked up shit like that. Like, and just like everybody understands what it is, and that's why like that's the one thing I always say about Caddies motherfuckers don't understand is like, don't talk to me about like some real life racist shit and compare it to some shit that Caddy did in a battle. This was performance art. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, that one time he showed up in a
totally agree
KKK
with
outfit.
that,
You're
yeah.
like, oh, the one time they asked him to show up in a fucking KKK outfit. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, don't. Like, tell me you want to.
That's like not dismissible fully, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
it's all
it's not
bad.
taking place in like fucking real life.
No, 100%.
You know, it's like
and
a
what I'm
battle.
saying is he made a decision. He sacrificed what people thought of him
I'm
personally.
impressed he was able to
for
go
the
on
fucking
Angry
shit.
Fan and have Angry Fan like defending him. Like
No,
and their
100%.
Their whole fucking.
That's the whole thing. Whenever anybody ever questioned about that shit, he like was very reasonable, and I think people like empathized with him heavily.
Yeah, they were
you know?
totally against daylight at that moment, like through that
Yeah.
whole thing. Like,
Well, at the end of the day, what the point I was trying to make is that like, don't compare. Tell me a story about Caddy where he was racist in real life. You know what I mean? Like, don't compare. Don't talk to me about like some shit he said in a battle.
like the time he kicked an Asian homeless person.
Yeah. No,
like,
not at all.
happen.
It doesn't happen. But and that's why like this fool could say all that crazy shit and then command all the respect of all these people in the room, no matter what race they were, because they knew on the one-to-one interacting with this dude that they could separate the person from the performance. You know what I'm saying? And like that's why Dre Vicious was cool with this fool. I got a dope ass interview with them after their battle.
Yeah.
That's why these two were cool because they actually have more in common than a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And they're both not here anymore.
Yeah, word up.
And Hoggish is wild, and his rounds shouldn't be understated by Caddy's fucking crazy, like where Caddy's taking it. You know what I mean?
But give it up to that shit. That shit.
Round one. It's on Haggis. What do you think, bro?
That was magnitude, though.
Hold it
was
down.
so high. Say it like this.
I said, A.B. Hoggers versus a dope fiend. But they say you got bars for a bump. Guess that makes you a dope fiend. See, you a pro with the meth, but I get off that bow mean. I got something that'll lift sir up when I lean like codeine. You smoke cream. Guess that makes you a hard white. When I crack heads, I leave dudes tweaking all night. You ain't the boss type when you get...
One of my favorite things about Hoggish is when he raps. He was a performer. That fool would look at the camera and like raise his eye off on time. Like after every good bar, he like look at it.
He'd rap into
like
the camera.
Yeah, he knew what the fuck he was doing.
Getting high on your own supply. How you named yourself after a car when you ain't even known to drive? These torture tactics that make his life flash before his eyes. Y'all gonna watch him burn alive. Like gray hairs, you better hope to die. My clips oversized, they clear streets. You got a rifle, better put up that low heat. Cause this cannon a murk the planet. That's real beef. If Ron AR tests, he gon' meet a world peace. I'm a thorough beast. A.B. Hoggis, a young savage. You got 50 battles on the net. You ain't famous for one classic. No backup, it's no need. I'll shoot up a drug addict, then stash his body in my cellar. That's where I drug addicts. You a bum faggot. I said, you a bum faggot. If your boo get to passing, I'ma sell her a dream about jewels in a mansion. Cause I can make your girl more happy. As soon as I'm stabbing, she gon' fire the caddy like Shooter McGavin. I'm using the cannon like Wildin' Out girls. Your rap about exposing my style will not work. I'm certified in these streets. I come from a wild turf. So how you gonna put me in the grave without dirt? That Cal Merc catch me on the block with my henchmen. That ratchet with me, ain't that bitch rocking extensions. I'm your worst nightmare. Call me Hog Intervention. If I start feeling tension, these bullets gonna be patting them just like an invention. Right. Something wrong with your engine. This caddy don't smell right. You got sugar in your tank. You like banana in your tailpipe. You gotta get your tunes up in order to sound nice. I'll pop his hood and put tools to him cause he ain't built right. If this kid nice, call CPS, I'm a child abuser. Big guns, only fuck with 40s and up. You know my style cougars. And you better not rock with racial slurs cause I'm a wild shooter. Start dropping N-bombs, you gonna see mad eagles like Riley Cooper. Thank you.
There it is. Give it up for that shit. That shit was crazy. Caddy, it's tighter.
Think Caddy got that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking tweaked on that.
I mean, what are we doing, bro? Are we trying to get in each other's ass in a battle? Like, if that's the case, like, I always like feel like the classic form of battle rap, like I said, is like that arsenal, like just being straight disrespectful and like saying clever shit that gets to the core of your opponent. And like, even though this fool took it to a place that made a lot of people uncomfortable, it's still fucking
Well, he
wild.
called him Jaden Smith, and it was over.
Yeah.
He killed him.
But like, I don't know, bar for bar, I think that Hoggish is in the pocket for sure. But it's like the
Hoggish was
performance
fire.
on Caddy's side is so crazy. He's just like this big, imposing dude, fucking like bleeding from his head, and he just looks crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So
Word.
Cadillac Ron.
Hey, yo. You want to get it cracking? Yeah. I stay slamming like a car door. Head up in the clouds like I'm Billy D in Star Wars. Cold Colt 45 bitches surrounding me like Lando. Yeah, Caddy staying loaded, so he never out of ammo. Get that black steady shot up like an extra in Rambo. Free balling, smoking Sherb. That's extra commando. All my friends are dealers, that's a stress they can handle, but the house always wins. I don't suggest that you gamble. So shut up for a second. I'ma show you how this shit works. See, that ratchet keep you in the hospital like Big Nurse. I never did church, too busy, I did dirt. Train my fillies on the track, so I run them out on Fig first. I'll make that clip burst, aiming at your bitch purse, tearing through a pink lung tissue like they Big Lurch. Motherfucker, don't act surprised, bitch. You know I get dusted often. My run's like a marathon, man. Fans hook, Dustin Hoffman. Your midnight cowboy swagger strange. You have a fucking problem since we in the Bay. Now I'ma kick this black off the boardwalk like Nucky Thompson. Body outline, chalky white, just like him, face scarred and sliced. But hoggish like, hey, wait, Ronnie's hype. Either he's on the white or off the pipe. But you a pretty boy crip. You don't look like the Stockton type. Motherfucker, fuck you up so bad you ain't walking right, then I get rid of this blue dope like Walter White. Hoggish, you want war? You gonna get a damn beating. I show up at your door with 3 Ks like I just left a Klan meeting. Motherfucker, and your family gonna learn what loss is. I said I burned on my bridges, so I'll start burning crosses. I'm talking James Earl, rape, Alchemy, headshot, probably ghost sniper. When I roll up on you in Stockton in that Nazi low rider, if that body don't flop after the first buck, I'll make the shotty go hyper. Don't flop, shotty. I don't give a fuck if you rewind it back. I told Dan I'd do this battle for China White. How the fuck did I get China Black? Motherfucker, you're confusing me with your slanted eyes, nappy hair, but your face round, work ethic of a black man, but built like an Asian from the waist down. I mean, shit, I'm getting paid for this battle, so that just means I get a check. So that means that I would bet that if your micro penis ever does get a wreck, I guarantee you have unprotected sex just so those mud babies can get a check.
And no one reacts. Everyone's like,
All right, that's time.
Look at Caustic's like,
round 2. Yo, you can clap for that. It's cool. Like, make some noise for this.
You can clap for
So
that.
round
It's cool.
2 is all Hoggies.
No, Caustic goes, you can clap. You can clap for that. It's cool.
He said some shit. I can't go.
The Nazi lowrider shit.
He said mud baby.
Oh man, yeah.
Hey,
I'm saying.
what's that shit you say? My life is like a fashion show. First time I heard you say that, I knew you was a fag for sure. You an average Joe that can't pull average hoes. Only time he's 6 when he need a fix, and I got the antidote. I be on the average coke and my chop ain't fall. I buy my shit straight raw and on cop 8 balls. I'm the type to push keys with a 9M and AR. I control, alt, and delete rappers after these space bars.
Yeah, the fool looks give me the rock high every time.
I know you dread being here, we in the bay, homie. That's why I keep that thing on me for suckers that hate on me. This 4-5 will still put your lights out. I'll call it my James Tony. You might think my frame bony, but you want to fade, you could get that. When I open cans, get your lid cracked. This cat say he mac bitches, but he ain't really with that. You went to the Boondocks and got that haircut. Now you think you're a pimp named Slickback.
Because it's fucking fire right now. I love it. Because he's a G. Because Nakai's a man.
While he sniff crack in the alley trying to get more high, I come dressed in some bummy clothes just like a poor guy. Start geeking soon as I see this nerd, let that 4 rise. Then it'll show you around just like a tour guide.
That was 2013.
This was suicide. You taking this battle was like slitting your own throat. Jumping off of a building or sinking your own boat. Mad cream, I get my rage on if you slinging that raw dope. That mean when I point 9s, I'm coming for Rondo. I rock shows, how I play with that heavy metal, Kool-Aid flow. They fuck with me in every ghetto. We got 2 different stories. I'm on a whole nother level. You getting whipped, I'm smashing this white Cadillac devil. I said, you a whip, I'll smashing this white Cadillac DeVille. Right? Chill with all that racist shit. I see how you be staring at brothers. I said, chill with all that racist shit. I see how you be staring at brothers. That's how all that gangster shit you rap about is just an arrogant cover. When you was locked up, you was afraid of the blacks and you was scared of the others. So the only time...
Yo, look at Caddy smiling, bro.
Hold
Yo, hey, Hoggish got this round right
When
here.
you was locked up, you was afraid of the blacks and you was scared of the others. So the only time you could fuck with AB is when you on the yard with your Aryan brothers. Faggot. Thank you.
Yo, fine. That round was fucking the business. I'm giving Hoggish that round.
Yeah, I gotta give.
I've been giving Hoggish that round.
I'll go fuck real quick.
It's getting colder.
I want to say that, like, I don't know if it's been said, I'm sure it has, but just reiterate the fact that everyone that came out of the jungle, I would say, is one of the greatest, like, strings of people that were, as far as artists that were introduced by a single faction.
Yeah, dude.
The list of people
Innovators,
that came out
bro.
of the jungle.
Like, you hear that,
it's
him say
insane.
that, like, get around
The
shit.
round shit,
Like,
that's
and
for
you think
show.
that shit's cheesy now, but these fools made that shit. This is 2013. They made that shit happen. You know what I mean?
That's that, like, conceited, and, like, you know what I'm saying? It's
And the way he performs is like conceited. He'd be like the way he like looks at the camera and shit, and like.
And look at that overall list. So if you look at all the different, because people forget, like AB Hoggish, forget Dead Man, even
Yeah.
like Daylight was on the jungle before any other platform.
Yeah.
Like, and then you have fools obviously like Heartless, QB, Khan, Bricks, Fox,
Yeah.
Sazu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of other fools too. That's a great Tiger Tie.
Yeah.
It's a crazy ass list of motherfuckers.
Yeah, people that the jungle was great, man. It was one of the best places to go see a battle and shit too. You know. What I mean?
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it's intense.
Okay, put t-shirt on. What does
It says Wigger. It says Wigger.
Wow. Tommy Hill Wigger.
What's up? It's your boy.
Most fun I've ever had being in jungle, for sure.
That's for sure. Ain't nobody cool shit.
Yeah, it is.
I said, yo, the socio-economic gap between us is vast. And I don't think that that's nothing funny, because I got great memories in my childhood. My holidays were rather lovely. But Thanksgiving must suck when you're a child that fucking hungry. But hey, at least every Easter, your crackhead dad would dress up as the Jungle Bunny. I said, yo.
This was out of his skull.
I said, yo, at least
What's he
every
doing?
Easter, your crackhead dad would dress up as the Jungle.
And I think this is the first time that he did this.
It
If
was.
I'm not mistaken,
It was.
this was the first time that he was
They went
like,
super
I'm
racist,
gonna
yeah.
take this shit
No,
to
actually,
the next
no,
level.
that's wrong.
Nah,
the
his
first time
after phrases.
unorthodox phrases.
Yeah.
Unorthodox
Which was-
phrases.
'cause that's
Which
why-
was worse than this.
Well, that's why Hoggish even had content like, shit, that
Yeah, you're
racist.
racist.
Yeah.
He wasn't freestyling.
Okay, fair enough. It seemed like, okay, this is when it got like the prison edge to it, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
It's, yeah.
Jungle Bunny. I said, you look so poor, I bet you never had a Christmas. Remember when Hoggish was 5 and was hoping that Santa visit because he had a wish list? Number 1, dear Santa, please don't let Daddy get us and grab the presents and trade them all for crack this Christmas. But your wishes never came true, even though you had persistence, because from age 5 to 18, you were at Stockton Motel 6s trapping nappy bitches while your mother posted ads on Craigslist. I said being Asian and black is tough, especially when you're a hungry boy, because while your Asian side's building the railroad, your black side is unemployed. I mean, you'd rather get
It's
those
such
two
old
nails,
school.
you'd rather
Archaic
get those
reference,
nails
the
painted than
railroad.
2 rails straightened, so I killed this kid at the BART, call it Fruitvale Station. And these Stockton cats better stop talking trash or they family be digging dirt like potting plants. I mean, I know that shit got you mad, because the cops racial profiling your ass and they still get permits for them Glocks in hands. I mean, they can walk around the Stockton Avs with metal on their waist like boxing champs. I mean, there must be some days when you stop and ask, if you stop promoting guns and violence, then maybe you got a chance, but instead you choose to flood the streets with rocks and crack and only give each other props through raps about who's got the most guap or cash. So the true voice of your generation is lost to that, just like a gospel chant from Oscar Grant.
Shit.
I say, yo, I can tell he
He
more.
always tried to do that too.
R&B Oscar.
Is like a make a real ass point.
R&B cat, yeah.
But what did you hear what he was saying?
He said
Like
some real ass
it
shit.
wasn't like necessarily racist. It was just a straight up observation. He was like, you cops run around your city with fucking guns all on their waist, killing people left and right.
He was
And you
making-
guys, and if you do that shit, you go to jail for the rest of your life. That's essentially what he was saying.
He was making a very condescending point.
Yes, for sure. But it's like, it's like it's a real ass observation. You know what I mean? Like, that's a real shit.
It was dope the way he did it, but it was gnarly.
Yeah.
More feminine. I could see brought 4 friends with him. I could kill them all and get away with it. Ask George Zimmerman.
Yeah, he's making a fucked up point.
I
But
say,
it's like
yo, I said, then you hit the streets and y'all just get stupid violent, right? I said, yo, then you hit the streets and y'all just get stupid violent. I said, oh, fuck it, time.
You know what's funny too?
Hip-hop.com
Hold on, pause it. It's fucking. He would always like try to make this grand point, and it seemed like something would always stand in the way of it. You know what I mean? Like his planned third round for that whole KKK thing was like this super like, like
that got in the way.
And there's always something.
I feel like
that,
the only one that kind of panned out was Unorthodox Phrases.
Yeah, because you notice that like.
I've never watched The Incredible Battle. I know it's terrible, but
you notice that like the racism always ended with this like
point.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That he was trying to make.
It sounded like he was going down that route.
And right here,
yeah.
and then he just like fell off it or whatever.
Like,
you know what I
fuck
mean?
it. Which is kind of like, God damn, you just
no,
yeah.
no, God,
Yeah,
I
you
want to know
could've-
what he fucking wanted
yeah.
to say. I never even asked him. You know what I mean? I'm fucking killing
that's
myself
disappointing.
to know what the fuck he wanted to say right there. You know?
Let's get it. Yo, final round of Son Hoggish.
Let's go. Yeah, World Star.
Hold it down. Hold it down, people.
Hey, everybody in the crowd, please. Respect the MCs. Y'all are battle rappers too.
Yeah, I don't know how we got 200 people in this warehouse and fucking tell people to shut up. You know what I mean?
This for all my Jay-Z fans.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, the streets is watching as I'm bagging the hard up. I'm like Nino Brown, how I brought that Magna Carta. It's no reasonable doubt that I'm an American gangster in the streets I'm from. Don't believe me, just watch the throne and y'all gonna see my kingdom come. You live a hard knock life in a trailer park that's quite trashy. And we all know you fuck with the rock, but that's the blueprint too. Die nasty, your rhymes ass cheeks, so stop fronting like you got a dig. Lex D just put you in a body bag, so that cocky act, not for real. At Takeover, you thought you was super fly, that's what got you killed. And since you died in LA, today you would think Ron O'Neal. I caught this steel. These bullets won't come past him. They'll touch his heart. I said if he cocky steel, these bullets got compassion. They'll touch his heart. Your career, pause. Caddy say he got a bad tranny, so he's stuck in park. No, this fag caddy say he got a bad tranny getting stuck in a park. Whoa. I dump him for parts, take him to pick and pull. My trunk like pick and pull, I just pick and pull. I'm Charlie with these burners, fat clips is full. This can pop and give you wings if you don't forget the bull. Right. I grip the tool, turn caddy to a hot rod, show him what these flames do. With one button, you'll get your top drop when your brain's blue. I put him on blades too, cut him down the side till I make him feel inferior. That knife twists and rip his guts out. He gon' need a new interior. Woo. Come near the turf, I'ma let my neighborhood watch you get laid down. Since he racial profiling like Zimmerman, you gon' see this Trey Pound. I get the clapping rounds. I say I get the clapping rounds. The burners come from out of town. I'll bring these Florida State semis and I bet you won't stand your ground. I crack your crown just for thinking that you king of the hill. And snatching purses the only time you was swinging a steel. First degree murder bars got me scheming to kill. Be alarmed when you see fire. Don't think it's a drill. I thought I told you to chill with all that racist shit. How you a racist, but it seems like you want to be black. Okay. Usually I use the word nigga in my verses, but I ain't gonna argue with that. But I ain't said nigga this whole battle, not in one of my raps, because I would never give you the privilege of me calling you that.
at that. Look how much respect these motherfuckers have for each other, man. Shit's wild. This fool's bleeding and Hoggish gave him a big old hug.
I do want to speak on the racism thing.
Yo, please do.
Do it, Tasha.
Fucking
Let's
A.
go.
Chat is going crazy.
Yeah,
Let's
fucking
go.
I mean, I've been a part of the battle scene for like 8-9 years, give or take a few.
Yeah, fuck it.
And I come from the era where there's literally no lines in battle rap. Now, when it comes to racism, there's racism in like literally every battle that's out there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you can go to the Asians, the whites, the blacks, Spanish, everything. So you have to have thick skin to be in battle rap, to watch battle rap, be a part of battle rap, or else you're just gonna go off crying. So it is what it is. He didn't come out and say the N-word directly, didn't call him a nigga, didn't do any of that. So I mean, there's that, but I mean, it's gonna be testy, it's gonna be touchy. That's what battle rap is. That's what makes it interesting. That's what makes it gets the views. Yeah. So it is what it is.
I always said that, like, you know, he's doing, like, it's at the end of the day, he's made himself the target for like the shit that he's saying, you know. Right. So like, and like we always say, like, look at the respect that these fools have for each other. It was never a question with everybody else, like what he was doing as far as like leveling the playing field, like you're saying, like if everyone's going to be racist, but then there was always this like gap, right, where like white folks can't be racist to certain people, like white folks could be racist to Asians, and we could be racist to Mexicans, but we can't be racist to black folks. Like Caddy is like, oh no, fuck that. Like if we're gonna be racist, we're just gonna be racist, right?
Universally
like,
racist.
And if he was gonna battle an Asian dude, he would have been racist to an Asian dude. Right. And if you watch him versus Rubbatongue, which is another white dude who is also like a guy who has, you know, had trouble with the law and been in and out of the system, like he's racist to him in the way that you could only be racist to a white dude that's been through that shit. And his like boys are behind him like fucking pissed. And that's like the primest example of like, look, dude, he's doing all this shit to everybody. You know what I mean? Like he realized this was the trigger. Not only, like you said, it's the shit that gets views. You know what I mean?
It's a marketing ploy. That's what you kind of have to do in any situation. If you're an actor, a comedian, whatever, you're trying to find something to market yourself. Now, not saying that he's marketing himself as a racist, but the fact that he's borderline on that, that's going to get people to watch. That's going to get people to talk. And that's how he made a profit.
He like I said, he made himself accountable for the shit that he said. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, that's, you know. He was the guy who said the shit, you know? But like you said, you know, there were certain lines that he wouldn't cross as far as, like, certain things that he wouldn't say. But he would dance on that fucking line of, like, is this even acceptable? You know what I mean? For sure.
When it was Disaster's event, the Halloween event, when it was KKK versus Daylight, that was kind of, like, scary being there in the venue because you knew something was going to pop off.
Wow.
And we left because we knew. And then after the paintball guns went off, we dipped out.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It was like that whole event was funny because we all didn't really think about what we were doing. Like, I don't think anybody, like, really thought about... We were all just like, oh, let's do this thing because Disaster said, and it might be fun. But then, like, in execution, it just got weirder and weirder and weirder. I think I was, like, first. And it was probably the least weird battle of the thing, and then it just
Your
kept.
Your battle in Megas was off the chain.
Yes,
and it just went.
That's the one that went viral and all that.
Well, no, only my round went viral. Only Jesus rapping went viral. None of the shit with Megadeth went viral at all. That battle got like views in the hundreds of thousands.
Mega
just
was
me,
best
one
dressed,
round,
though.
10 million fucking views, something like that. That's what happens when you're handsome and when you're not. We're just like, yo, I won that shit. I'm like, oh, the one where nobody watched your part. That's fire, you won. But no, point being that like,
this fool named
it's
A+ got a crush on you in the chat.
I know.
Oh shit! It's like this whole thing with Caddy, like I said, is, you know, and fuck, both of these guys aren't here anymore at all, right? So they can't even like sit here and talk. You know, the dopest watch ever would be to sit here with Caddy and AB Hoggish and talk about this, because I'm sure that they like some of our sentiments would be echoed, but there'd be like a whole bunch of layers to the shit.
He would have been fire on watch as a side.
Oh my fucking god, he would have been the best.
He was pretty crazy on pay-per-view commentaries.
Oh my
For
God, it was
Back to
insane.
Basics too.
He was insane. I
That's
remember
like that picture where you're like putting your
his
head
head is
down
on
on the
the
table.
fucking thing because he's talking about No Shame's Luciferian agenda.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, dude, you're
Yeah.
out of fucking control. And you know, interviews too. Like all the interviews he did were hella good. Like the kind of neat one we always talk about, but even like
Yeah.
the one he did with Roan for BattleRap.com
Yep.
was like a
Yep.
super great interview.
Yeah, I feel like the
he
kind of
was-
neat one though is like his most honest.
Oh, that was a fire
AB
interview.
Hoggish didn't die, but he's definitely in jail for like the rest.
It's
of,
locked up.
Yeah,
Life.
for like like a stretch. Like
Does
if there's
Hog-
parole, he's a grown old man by the time he.
Does
gets out.
Hoggish have more battles now?
Yes, he battled Rum Nitty at Takeover, and QP at Bolas 4. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
wow,
a good
that's
battle. QP battled 3 people that night. AB Hoggish, Disaster, and Caddy.
God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe 4. I think maybe he battled.
And then he battled his girlfriend in the parking lot, right?
Yeah, that was
and
MLB.
flagged down
That
the
was
police when he
MLB.
lost.
That was MLB.
He lost the battle to his girlfriend, so he flagged down the police.
But
Like,
the
fuck,
one-
I
I
lost
think it was,
this
I
one.
think, yeah,
3-0.
Bola 4 though, and that's the same event where you battled
Ness.
Nestle.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking
It's my brother.
broken leg.
Broke knee.
That's where he
Nestle.
threw down the crutches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got the.
That was hard. Yeah.
I'm like, all right, man, but I'll just kick you right there.
360 versus
Roan.
The one time I had a chance.
and it was notable for the fact that Avo didn't film it, so it looks like absolute butt cheeks.
Funny part, I was filming with a music video
With No Can Do
with
that
No
day
Can Do
in the
that day,
desert.
and we like came back and like watched the rest of the battle.
With Mag Lethal versus the Saurus, crazy.
Yeah,
ass
crazy battle,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? Which they took on like 72
Yeah,
power.
word.
Wow, insane.
And they're like, oh, they wrote it together.
It was fire though.
But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in to watch.
Oh
Tasha.
shit! Hey man, shouts out. Thank you for having me as always.
Of course.
Dirtbag Dan Show is live every Monday at 9 p.m. PST and fucking 30s where we actually talk about battle rap because we don't talk about battle rap with these assholes on the show anymore. Not much at least.
You some.
It's and if
Little.
someone does something super stupid like Mook is like, oh, world's flat. We're like, oh,
Yeah,
we're going in. But like otherwise, we I would save that shit for 30s on Friday, 1 p.m. every day, every Friday, and it's live. And I talk about battling for an hour. This week, actually, Reverse Live is going to join us, and we're going to do
Tight. Let's go.
a 99 Chicken versus Bonchon.
Oh yeah, because he can't do it on Mondays.
Yeah.
Word up.
But yeah, God bless. Love
What's
y'all.
going on for Rap Grid coming up?
You know what? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Probably some RBE stuff. I gotta talk to Direct.
Yeah.
Well, shit,
We'll see.
RBE taking
I will
over
say
the
it.
world.
Yeah, they're doing the RBE event along with me. We're filming Mook versus.
Oh
Dirk.
yeah, they got you. They got
Yeah.
the big dog. Good
So,
man.
by
Everybody
that event-
rejoice.
That's
We
just gonna
fucking
be
joyce,
flawless.
y'all. Avocado's
Yeah.
filming that shit. That's so
So,
funny because
it's
everyone was like,
Mando.
"Y'all better have Avocado film this shit." They're like, "All right, man." Okay.
Yeah, shout out to you guys for pushing that because it probably wouldn't have happened unless you did that. So.
You really think so?
No.
Wow, that's fine.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
shout out to everybody on
Yes,
the
yes.
Oh, you're the
People's
best.
choice. You're the
But that's
fucking
dope on
people's
RBE's
choice.
behalf that they listen to the people. That's why they're doing good right now. You know what I'm
internet.
saying?
Sir. All right. What we got coming up next this week on Friday? Lush, are you gonna come over for this shit? Okay. Ilmac and Only One have a new album dropping on Friday, and we're gonna live premiere it on Ruin Your Day. So tune in at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna listen to the whole album, talk about it. And then we might watch a battle because I feel like Only One's never in town, so I might as well utilize them. So. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes. Hey, you gotta have Tasha on more because the people
Oh yeah,
love
Tasha
her.
lives in LA. She's got to come
She's,
over.
She's also
It's on
got
you.
crazy battle insight. Like I said,
Yep.
like a long lineage with this shit. Being at live
Yeah,
events.
You've been everywhere.
It's
Yeah.
been it's been a long ass
Fucking
time.
A.
Thank
All
you
right.
guys for tuning
Thank
in.
you for having me.
Enjoy.